Ooh, Crazy Killer, thank you for that host. You're amazing. Listen to you giggling like a little boy. Like, hee 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 hee. This remix that I'm playing right now for you is amazing. Here, I'll send it to you on Discord.
Yeah, I'll look into it afterwards. That's actually kind of cool.
What's up, AJ? You're right on time, AJ. Right on time. Safe zone. I'm Legend. What's up? All right, yo. Yeah, this remix is dope. You'll like it.
Oh, I was listening to it just a minute ago. It was really nice.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I always play the remixes or like the trap or dubstep mixes. That way it doesn't get muted.
Yes, for the copyright purposes and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sweet for real. Kimmy! What's up, baby? Hey! CrazyKiller1320 and AJ Ninja Jedi. Thank you guys so much for those hosts. Let's go.
Baby, I'm ballin', 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 ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin', 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 ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin', 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 ballin'. Baby,
God!
Baby, I'm ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'.
What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are all having a fan-fucking-tastic night tonight. I know I am. Let's see. Verveman 6, Cammy, what's good? AJ, I'm Legend. How are you guys doing? Tonight is another one of our very special interview nights with a very special streamer. We do these interviews in the safe zone so that you guys get a chance to get to know the streamer on a very personal level. We all know how hard it is for you guys to go into a stream not knowing someone and not knowing what to talk about. This way you guys have everything to talk about when we're done. Avenged Death, TTV, thank you so much for that host. You're amazing. So again, guys, tonight our interview is with the one and the only. He will make you moist. Crazy. Whoops, wrong one. CrazyKiller, what's good, yo? How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, thank you.
Fantastic.
I am super moist right now.
Super moist. Oh, so moist. Cammy, thank you so much for that host. You're amazing. All right, guys. So this is how this works. We're gonna ask 3 series of questions to Crazy. The first series of questions is getting to know him as a streamer. The second series is getting to know him as a gamer, and a cute little thing we like to call "Are You Addicted?" How does one turn on a host? I'm Legend. Go to your channel, do /host space in the name of the person you want to host, and it'll pop it. Anyways, the third section is when I ask all of you guys to ask this amazing streamer how your questions, and when we get to that question and answer, I'm gonna ask for you guys to direct them at me. So it'll be at Rochelle LD and then your question. That way it makes a lot of sense on YouTube when it comes. Oh, that sucks. Alright, anyways, so I just got a DM and I'm like, the hell is this? What? Alright, so, Crazy, my dear, where are you from?
San Diego, California.
San Diego.
Born and raised.
Ooh. So no wonder it's hot as fuck there right now.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. Sitting in this long sleeve right now, I'm thinking, oh god, I think I made a mistake.
You're looking all fly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had to do that because the other day I interviewed Rocky No Hands, and he had, a suit and a tie and a vest on, had his hair all did nice. So Crazy's like, he kind of set the bar a little high. Stored Dragon, I was just in San Diego last night. Damn, SD. That's crazy. Alright, so Crazy, honey, what made you start streaming?
Well, it's actually because a friend of mine who's actually a part of the community that I am a part of myself started to tell me like, hey, you should check this out. You're a good gamer. You are entertaining just in the level of friends, and I think you should try it. And so we started streaming together at the same time, and we actually started streaming Destiny and Star Wars Battlefront together. And it was like a couple times a week, and we just had a great time. And we had people come in and out and come and go, and it just how it started.
SD, it's ! Victim with no space, sweetheart. No space. That'll give you all of his information, ! Victim, so that you guys, just like SD did, so that you guys could follow Crazy everywhere he goes. I mean, why not? He needs stalkers, because he'll make you so moist.
Oh my god.
Ooh, Fries, what's up, yo? How are you doing? DTS, bam.
Yo, Frosty.
Yeah, for real. Anyways, so for any of you guys that are here, I'm gonna ask you guys a huge favor. If you guys are in the Safe Zone Discord, Mama C, who all of you guys should know very well, CN Sun 125. She's an amazing streamer, an amazing member of the community, very supportive of everyone. She had to put 2 of her dogs down today. And she needs some love. So if you guys could go into family chat and spam the fuck out of some hearts for her, I would appreciate it more than you could imagine. It would mean the world to her too. So if you guys could do that, I would appreciate it. It'd be, yeah, Mama C is so sweet. So if you guys could show her some love, it would mean so much. If she pops in here tonight, and I'm sure she will, we're going to spam the crap out of some hearts for her in here too. So just keep her in your thoughts and prayers. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, and that's got to be really, really hard on her. So, yeah, it is. It is very sad, Verve Man. Very, very sad. She's such an incredible member of our community. So just give her some love. Crazy, how long have you been streaming?
I actually just came over a year and a couple of months now. My year was at the end of March. So now I'm sitting on the year and a month and some change now.
Awesome, awesome. So how's it been treating you?
Well, I've had fun.
Mm-hmm.
I still have fun. And I plan on continuing to have more fun as time progresses because this is something that I like to do. It's really fun and entertaining people from, right next door to all the way across the world. There's people that come into the channel and have fun and, have jokes or say whatever they want, and I'll react to it because it's just what I do. And then they stick around for the sinister laugh and the awesome kills. So I just like doing that for people. It's good fun.
The sinister laugh. Can you show us your sinister laugh?
Oh, you guys will hear it, I am sure, in all of the recordings that I have. I can't just do it on command because it requires a kill. Like, I actually have to kill something because I find it hilarious. It might be the dark side of me, I'm not really sure, but it is sought after. And even Rocky No Hands, as we talked about him just a little bit ago, has a command in his chat. You want to hear the most sinister laugh on Twitch? Follow this man right here, and it's got my name attached to it. So
Yeah, he's pretty awesome. And of course, I don't have a moist command in here, but my partner Ghost does. And when you do it, it comes up with Crazy going, so moist. And it like squirts up in his face, and it looks like you made him moist. It's really kind of creepy.
in the face though, the face that he made, and we clipped it, and we actually made a meme out of it and threw it in the DTS community dashboard.
For sure. What's up, Noob? How are you doing? His name is now Silly Ass. This is Noobtastic, aka Xenocide Priest, aka Zen Designs. Yep. So his name's now Silly Ass because he keeps changing his fucking name. So
Isn't like Chris Chaos the same boat?
yeah, Chris Chaos has
any
changed
names?
his name so many times. His name is now Nutter Butter.
That was courtesy of the giveaway stream back in beginning of March or late February.
Yeah.
Another reason why Ghost is immortalized in my chat because of that comment as well.
About I want Nutter Butters. I really want some Nutter Butters now.
Yep.
Yeah, and neither Ghost nor I are feeling very well at all today, so bear with us if you could, because he's still in bed. Hopefully he wakes up in time. I tried calling him, but I didn't get a response, because he's really, really hard to wake up. Very hard to wake up. So, Crazy, what is your setup like?
As far as streaming rig and all that jazz? Okay. So I obviously have an Xbox One. That's what I primarily stream off of. That runs an Elgato capture card that runs to my massive, huge, beastie PC that can stream and run games at the highest quality, no problems. If I can give you the specs, I would, but my specs sheet is missing from my desk right now. But I can assure you that it is a great computer built by my brother who does offer services everywhere for people. So obviously running the camera, which is a Logitech C922 webcam. which is just recently acquired. And that's my setup, really. Just Elgato to PC and Xbox One streaming. That's what I do. I do stream on PC occasionally, but I just like to focus on the Xbox because that's where I got my start, and I'm going to stay true to that.
That's awesome. I'm kind of hoping, since you have a beastly PC, that you get some PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds and throw down on some PUBG with us.
Ooh, it's on my list. I promise.
It better be. It better be.
Absolutely.
SD says, "Are you by a gas lamp?"
A gas lamp. Oh, because of my desk lamp that is on to give the face a little more light. Just so that way there's a little more light in the room because the natural lighting isn't so good. So I use a desk lamp to kind of light the face up a little bit. You know, lights, camera, action, don't you know?
Yeah, for real. I do know. Is T-Gat, where are you? What? I don't understand, Cammy. And when you guys do have questions for him, please direct them at me so that I can read them off to him. That way it makes sense on YouTube. Otherwise, YouTube watches this and they're like, what? Like, the hell is he talking about? Just saying. No crazy downtown San Diego gas lamp.
Ah, gotcha. I'm actually really close to the gas lamp. I'm about 20 minutes from there.
What is he talking about?
So it's like a little quarter section of downtown San Diego that literally has real gas lamps that light up the streets, but it's like a really fun scene of restaurants, bars, entertainment. And also Petco Park's right there where the Padres play baseball, and it's a really, really fun part of downtown, and it's called the Gas Lamp Quarter.
I see. I've never seen that part. I don't think. I've been to the piers and like that's probably about it in San Diego.
Well, TwitchCon last year was at the convention center, which was like 2 blocks away from the beginning of the gas lamp.
That's awesome. Yeah,
So
I have never
people
been
had
to
a good
TwitchCon.
time. Oh no?
Not yet.
I think we should go this year.
We're gonna try, but I need to move first. As soon as that bar right there is filled up, we're moving. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
we're moving. We're gonna move close to Ghost. It's gonna be amazing. Solus, thank you so much for that host. You're amazing. All right, so what's your schedule like?
As far as streaming goes, so primarily, and this is how I've tried to manage it, is that I do Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday from approximately 10 o'clock to about 2 o'clock in the morning. And sometimes I go to 3, sometimes I start a little bit earlier, but 10 to 2 is like my dedicated time that I've put out there to just have that time slot, because there's a lot of people who can't do that time slot or need something to watch at the end of the night, and that's just the time that allows me to stream. So that's the time slot that I've chosen to stream at, and it works out really well because I've managed to collab with great streamers at that time slot, or be around for streamers who are, you know, finishing up their night and they're like, hey, play a couple games with us, cool. Or I've met a lot of great people through that time slot as well, so I have to say I'm pretty happy with the time slot. I would go earlier if I could, but right now 10 to 2 is my time slot.
Gotcha. So everybody, there's Mama C. If you guys could please spam your hearts in chat, I promise you, you will not get timed out for them. Spam hearts, show Mama some love. Mama, thank you for that host. You're amazing. I love you. My heart goes out to you. I understand completely what you're going through, Mama. I do. And just know that everybody here in the Safe Zone is here for you, and we all love you so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys, please spam whatever hearts you got. Do it now. As many as you got. Ooh, Nutter Butter. Thank you so much for that host. You're amazing. It's
Nutter Butter.
Nutter Butter.
Oh my God.
This is gonna get dirty.
Yeah, I kind of figured it would, and I'm fully prepared. That's why I came with the nice stuff first, and then I'll take the other stuff and put it on later.
That's funny.
Don't worry, the immortalized red tank will come out to play today.
I gotcha. That's good. That's so funny. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for those hearts for Mama. She's going through some hard times right now, so we just need some love for her. Just lots and lots and lots of them. You can spam them too, by the way. Crazy.
I did.
Did you?
I did. Yes, absolutely.
Gotcha.
I'll do it again. Because I love me some Mama C.
For real. Great plays. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to my app Safe Zone. Make sure that you follow my amazing stream partner, Ghost GT27. He's the other half to Safe Zone. Without him, this would not be possible. Alright, so what makes your stream different than anyone else's?
You know, to be honest, it's not that my stream makes it different, or why is it different. It's more of I like to bring people together, and through the many years that have been playing on Xbox, I've been playing on Xbox 360 and One since I was 17, and or 10 years ago, excuse me, and it's been something that I enjoy thoroughly, and it's been able to bring a community of people together, and I've met a lot of friends online. And so what makes my stream different, if that's where the target question is going, is that I like to bring all sorts of people to the community or to the area to be able to give them a chance of acquiring their goals of maybe finishing a certain mission or a certain idea or an achievement. Like I have sat there and I let people achievement hunt on me because it's just good to meet new people, and that is one of the reasons. The other reason is because it's the laugh. It's the laugh and the voice. The mystery of the voice has been something for the last year, and it gets better as the night goes on. But people like the voice thoroughly, and I've heard a lot of people tell me live on stream, like, yeah, your voice, bro, you need to get on that podcast.
Ben Heartless, thank you so much for that host. You're amazing. Ghost, thank you so much for that host. You know you're my favorite. I have to say that he's my partner.
You don't have to tell him that. You can tell him it's me now.
He would never ever allow that. You know he would never allow that.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to give him a hard time so that when he watches it, he's like, that guy right there, though.
This guy. And Ben, how was your stream, sweetheart? All right, so this is always a fun one. What is the biggest... Hello, hope you're having fun. I am having fun. I love doing these interviews. These are my favorite part of the week. I love them. I love getting to know you guys. Like, it's great. You know? It's something that not everybody gets a chance to do, is to get to know the streamers like I do. It's great. But what has your biggest hurdle been with streaming?
Biggest hurdle?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the time crunch, because obviously being live more often would be the adjustment to make the stream bigger. It may not, but if I could probably put more time in on the days I'm in, that would probably be a hurdle. Otherwise, I couldn't really say there is one, because I have plenty of support from people who I stream with and who I've met over the last year streaming, over a few years Xbox playing. And it's been a successful journey. So hurdle-wise, maybe time a little bit, but otherwise I've managed to put things together to be able to put a good quality stream after streaming with just an Xbox app for 6 months, 7 months before I got a PC, and then got everything else to kind of fall into place after that.
I mean, you got to start somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I started out on a crap top with like, I'm not even kidding, like it was a crap top. If you watch some of my earliest streams, like you can't even hardly see what game I'm playing. It was so shitty. Verveman6, thank you so much for that host. You're amazing. Yeah, and then I moved on to a better crap top.
The crap top.
Yeah. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck this crap top life. I'm getting a PC for sure.
PC is life for the quality of the stream, so I don't blame you.
It really is. And Frost wants to know again, how long have you been streaming?
I've been going for about a year straight with minor vacation, well, a 2 week vacation off time in June of last year. So that was like my only really long break streaming, and then but yeah, it's been about a year and a month total now.
That's awesome. It's very, very awesome. Nyquist, I'm on a crap top. I mean, I had a for real crap top. Like my CPU was like 1.3 or 1.6 or some shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, and my upload speed with the internet that was available to me, which was the best internet available to me, was like point 0.8 up.
Oh,
On a good
my
day,
heart.
with
Oh,
no wind and no clouds, and like that was as much as it is. And
sounds
now,
like style.
yeah, it was horrible. Rocky No Hands, what's up? Showstopper, thank you for that host. You're amazing. Yeah, it was freaking horrible. So, thank goodness. Who was it? Time Warner finally came through and like took over the town. And I was like, yes, it's
Yeah,
about
yeah.
time.
Actually, fun fact, Rochelle, I just thought about this. I actually followed you the first week I started streaming
Yeah.
last year in March, and I've been in and out of your stream constantly for ages, learning to stream from you and Ghost.
Aw.
So, and I've been literally like lurking your guys' streams for ages, and so that's I just thought about that right now. I reminded myself when I said about a year and a month. It's about the time I started watching you guys was back in March when I first started
Why
streaming.
don't you hit exclamation point Voyeur in the chat real quick? VOYEUR.
YEUR?
Yeah, VOYE. Hold on,
Oh, I can't spell.
VOYEUR. There it is. You gotta go to work. Ah, legend, that
There it
sucks.
goes.
There, March. Yeah, you've been following for over a year. Check that out.
Yeah, see, it's like you and Ghost were like the first streams I think Ghost was a little later in time, but you were one of the first streams I followed, and I want to say you were playing Gears 3 at the
I
time,
probably was.
and I was a big fan of Gears 3, and
No,
I
I
liked
was playing
watching that.
Gears 4.
Was it Gears 4
Yeah,
already?
yeah. If it was a Gears stream, then it was 4, because I've never played any of the other Gears.
Gotcha. Okay, well, fair enough. I knew it was Gears though. I remember that because that's what I had wanted to start streaming, but then I had Destiny as my main game at the time because I had a bunch of friends that we played, and running 3 characters every week to get everything done was like a full-time job in video games.
Mm. Well, that night was
So,
coming up on a year. Oh, damn. Oh,
mm,
damn. I do like Gears, Cammy. I love Gears. It's amazing. You don't have to go to work. You are at work. Oh, okay. Almost out. Good. Okay, good. That's better. I like it when you don't have to work. All right. So, how do you personally handle trolls?
oh, that's always a fun question.
Uh
So I'm a really passive guy, and I try not to let things get under my skin. But there's always those few people who come in there and give a hard time. And to be honest with you, I've actually come across some really great mods over the last 6, 7 months, and especially the last 2 months. And they've actually been more helpful to me in swinging the hammer on the trolls than I have myself. But to answer the question, I always do a timeout first, warn them, and then if they continue, I ban them because obviously I don't want a toxic chat because I'm a really passive dude and just kind of lets things go. So, it's just one of those things. I just try not to let it affect me if I can.
huh. Right. What's up, Crochet? That's awesome. I used to play with my trolls,
Mhm.
and then Ghost came around and said that I was too mean. Like, you've been around for about a year, so do you remember Madness Requiem?
The name rings a bell, but not necessarily the story behind
Okay,
it.
Madness Requiem is my original bot that I had,
Okay.
and she was vicious. Vicious.
Mhm.
And you would, if you followed me March of last year, you would know because Madness didn't get murdered until April when I got my fucking computer drunk.
Oh,
It's a true story. I got my computer drunk. Computers, especially laptops, tend to not like Jaeger bombs very
mm,
much.
I would think not.
Nope. And it was funny because it was one of those Ghost, what are you drinking? I'm drinking Jaeger bomb, see? And I dumped it all over my. And he's like, oh God. And I'm like, no, it's fine. Like, it's okay. It was just on the keyboard. He was like, honey, that's a laptop. And I'm like, it's making some really weird noises. I gotta go. That's pretty good.
That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't quite remember that, but I remember the name,
Yeah.
so it does ring a bell, anyways, in that sense.
Yeah, well, Madness Requiem, she used to be vicious. Like I had commands, like a White Knight that is actually one of my tiers for like not tiers as like what is it called subs, but as in the levels of time that you followed or whatever.
Okay.
And she would say something like, oh, I'm sorry. Did your mommy do that to you? And that's why you think you could come in here and talk to me like that? Why don't you go back to your mama and have her do this to you? And or
Oh,
better
man.
yet, one of the other ones was something about, why don't you go crawl up in your mommy's basement in your little old car bed and look at your daddy's old worn out pornos because I don't have time for it in here. Like it was,
Oh.
she was vicious. So that's why, yeah,
Yikes.
that's why it's one of my favorite questions. Do you remember your very first interaction with trolls?
I do. And actually, it's a funny story because at the time it was still relatively new in streaming. It was probably maybe that month or two after I started,
Mm-hmm.
and Lord Dankonius and I were streaming Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront, playing Fighter Squadron. And the reason why I remember the details because it was hilarious. So this guy comes into the stream. He realized that we were streaming, and he jumped into my stream, and he was saying that I was a really trash player in the Fighter Squadron. And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Were you on the other team? Like, what was your deal?" Like I said, I'm super passive, so I kind of played into it. And he continued to say, "Yeah, you're trash. All you do is just kill the bots. You don't go after players. That's why you have 35 bot kills, no player kills, and that's why you win the match." And so I replied to him saying, "Well, that's part of the game. You win by getting kills. It doesn't mean you have to get the player kills. You just get the kills to get the most points to win the game. So if you're upset, then play the game how everybody else plays it." And he was like, "Go F yourself." And then Lord Dankonius, ban.
That is
And
pretty funny.
that was it. That was it. He just banned. He didn't even give him a chance. Just banned. I'm like, "Why'd you ban him? That was a viewer." He's just like, "Bro, that's toxicity. You don't need that." I'm like, "Yeah, senpai. Whatever you say."
Gotcha.
So,
That's funny. Link, pro diggity of the diggityest. How are you guys doing? This, of course, is CrazyKiller1320, exclamation point victim in the chat. I'll give you all of his links so you guys can follow him, stalk him, chase him, let him make you moist.
my God.
Grr. Grr.
Yeah. Even Prodigy's like, "What is that going on?"
Ooh. Well, that's funny. Alright, so what kind of games do you typically stream?
So over the period of the year that I have been streaming, mostly Destiny, Star Wars Battlefront, occasionally Gears or other games that have come up. Most recently, I've been playing Overwatch and For Honor, and For Honor has been like the greatest game in the world to me because I just love the fighting style and everything about it, and I really hope to continue using that as one of my mainstream games because a lot of people like to come up in there and see the gameplay or laugh at the laugh because of course the laugh is contagious. And just lately, literally, it's been and Smite actually, not to lie. I recently got into Smite, and I've been enjoying that as well. And that's a free MOBA game for those who may not be able to afford other games. But it's really fun. It has some difficulty to it if you don't understand what a MOBA might be, but it's definitely a lot of fun. So I've been streaming that a lot lately too.
That's awesome. So Rocky No Hands, if you're still in here, you notice this beautiful attire he has on. He's wearing this for you. He said you set the bar pretty high for him, and he wanted to look, as fly as you. He doesn't pull it off as well as you do, though, baby. Have you? I'm sorry. I had to. Come on now. He had a tie on. He had a vest on. Like,
if I own a tie, I would put it
if
on.
I owned a tie.
Okay. Hey, Rocky, ties are for schmucks.
He tied it
Give me a hard
himself
time, man.
with his mouth. Have you played No Honor with Rocky?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We actually have a clip that him and I shared with each other where I came in there, rolling hard, trying to help the other guy that was with Rocky, and then it turned into a 1v4 with Rocky. I came in there and we 2v4'd them and we destroyed them. So they had no honor and lost, and it was the greatest thing in the world. It was one of the best clips that him and I ever put together. And so no honor with Rocky is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I won't ever 1v1 him again.
Oh, I'm not afraid to 1v1 him.
I am.
He might, but I'll give him a run for his money.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Because, I've watched that man whoop some ass with his fucking tongue, and I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Rocky No Hands is an inspiration. I know, right? I've had girls come in and be like, damn, wonder what else he could do. I'm like,
oh my god. Oh my god, so moist right now.
So moist. Do you know, Nick, damn it, what's up, baby? Do you know what Rocky's reaction was to that?
What's that?
Tell her to fucking come over and I'll show her.
Rip.
Lord Diconius, thank you so much for that host. You're amazing. Navi! What's up, baby? Hey! Oh my god, that mouth. That mouth.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
Rocky, are you still in here, bro? I need some help.
Rocky is sav, man. He is. I'll tell you what, though, if you could beat him in a game, you have my respect, because...
We went back and forth on the 1v1 the first time I played him, and it was a lot of fun. So I would do it again if he wanted to. Actually, he was trying to fight me for some honor for another streamer the other night, which was really fun. He's like, I'll fight for you. I'll fight for her honor. Come over here right now, bruh. I'm thinking, bro, man.
That's pretty funny.
It's great.
That's amazing. Amazing.
Yep.
Navi, we love you. All right, so what is your absolute favorite game to play?
All time or as of recent because of streaming?
No, like all-time favorite game. Like, what is your go-to game?
Oh, if I could stream it, I would say Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo 64. Because that's like my favorite game of all time. But for games I actually own and can play on stream with other people, I'd have to say right now it's a tie between Smite and For Honor because I really am enjoying both of those games very, very much.
That's awesome. Rocky, I'm warming up the lips. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Alright.
Oh my god.
Alright, so I have to tell you guys something. Like, this is true life, real life right now. Total real talk. So I'm sitting at Crazy's channel one day, and like we're sitting there talking and stuff, and I was like, so you need to have an interview, and he's like, oh yeah, I do, and he's like, could you imagine both of our voices together? Oh my god. Everybody would be so moist.
Oh my god. I told you that in confidence. No, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, absolutely. That was a great conversation.
Oh god.
Voices mashing together, just thinking people would just go crazy.
We'd have them all going crazy. Nick, damn it, now I'm moist. Oh, Nick. I'm glad you're using the word.
Oh yeah, this is the man right here that was afraid of it.
Mm-hmm. So why don't you tell us about that?
Oh, about Nick's wonderful story?
Because it's a great story. Sorry, Nick.
Absolutely. So we happened to be playing. We were playing Destiny, and I met Nick playing Destiny on Destiny LFG, which is a website free to use to find groups to raid and do other activities in the game. And after we did the one raid together, we added each other's friends, and we just started playing together since then. And one night I was explaining one of the battles because we had taken on a couple of newbies or some people who had never done the fight before in one of the raids. And I was explaining it, and then I remember I was like, all right, guys, and when he does this and he looks really moist, then we got to do this. And then Nick was like, ew. He freaked out. I'm like, what? What do you mean, ew? He's like, that word. I'm like, what? Moist? And he's just like, ew. And he left the chat. He left the party for a good minute. And I'm like, bro, are you all right? Like, where'd you go? He's like, that word, you can't say that. I'm like, what, moist? Ew. He kept doing it. He's freaking out. And ever since that word has been immortalized in my chat.
Yeah, it's a command too, isn't it?
It is actually. When you type an exclamation point moist in my channel, it actually says target user is so moist right now.
That's funny. That's freaking hilarious. Such an ass.
Don't say it. So he said, don't say it. Nick, damn it. Do you feel moist right now?
Oh, Nick. Nick. Why don't you tell us how moist you are? Look, even Navi, I'm so moist.
that word though, he hates it, and he says that he's okay now, but I still think deep down inside he cringes. You can see him feel his hands just cringe up in a ball.
Oh Lord, that's hilarious. King of DBZ Super, thank you so much for that host. You're amazing. Nyquist, I'm moist.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's amazing. You guys do know that when we go over to Ghost Stream, it's gonna be the interview, the word for your, or the phrase for your points over there is gonna be, that interview made me moist. I'm just saying, that's what it's gonna be.
Done.
Yeah,
Done. I'm happy. That's the greatest thing in the world.
I know, right?
Where is he? Where is he? Ghost, come here so we can do it.
Nah, it's you still have a couple hours left with me. Come on now.
No, I'm just saying I can't wait to just hop and walk in here and just get that. Just so moist right now. It's the best. Oh, man.
Oh, Lord, this is so funny. I'm going to change my Discord name. Oh, God, what are you going to change it to, Nick? All right, so...
He's Oshwat the Moist. That's what we used to call him.
Oh, Lord.
His gamer tag on Xbox, Oshwat. And then Lord Dankonius for myself, the Moist.
Oh, that's so funny. Moist unit. Grr. Alright, what was the very first game that you ever played? Holy shit!
What happened?
Solus, thank you so much for them biddies all over my titties. You're amazing.
Oh, a clip.
Cheers. That's the first alert of the night. Cheers. I'm sorry you can't drink with me, but cheers.
It's all good. I am perfectly okay. You do it for me, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I had to make my lips a little moist for you. That's all.
Oh my God. That's the best thing in the world. Thank you, Nick Dammit, for that. You made everything better with that word. It was just a regular word to me before, and now it's the greatest thing in the world.
Nick is gonna change his name to Crazy Got Me Moist.
Hey.
Ooh, Solace, what's up, yo? Oh my God, that scared the fuck out of me. Brave Man, thank you so much for that. Biddy all over my titties, you're amazing. Ooh, that bit boss though. You heard that bit boss?
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit! They just want to hear the alert for it. That's why they're gonna keep doing this. Verb, thank you so much for the biddies on my titties. You're amazing.
Oh my
God, God, he's just gonna keep going.
That's the best.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna take a shot. Holy shit! All right, so while I take this shot, why don't you tell us what the very first game was that you ever played?
Like my life?
Yeah.
I think the very first game I ever, at least remember playing, for that matter, was that it was on the Super NES, and it was that Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt combination.
Right on.
Yeah, that's the first game I remember playing as a kid.
It's funny. And honestly, for us, we only take shots for $5 or more. But because the bits are fairly new, we do them like every few bits that we get. I mean, it just gives me an excuse to drink.
Good.
Mitten, thank you so much for the biddy on my titty. You're amazing. If you guys watch, like, you could actually like watch the biddies like fall down my shirt. Nyquist! Fuck. Look, let's see if we catch him. Nyquist, thank you so much for the biddies all over my titties. You're amazing.
Oh my god, I'm like watching it on the thing.
Do you see it? It was like, catch him, catch him, catch him.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh
They're
my
just
god.
gonna keep going. Cammy, thank you so much for the biddies on my titties, baby. You're amazing. What did I start? I
Oh
don't
my
know,
God.
Solos. I don't know what you
Yeah,
started.
You know that's gonna be like the new thing here. Can we clip that, quote it, and add it to the commands?
All right, let's see. Did you beat those games when you played them?
Oh, like Duck Hunt and Super Mario Brothers?
And Cammy, thank you, baby. Yes.
Yeah, well, Duck Hunt, obviously you can't really beat it. You can just try and get better and try and get as many ducks as you can without missing. But the Super Mario, I remember playing the game legitimately through each world, and then I remember doing the speed run. And on YouTube, I think the speed run was like 31 minutes to do the whole game because they did the underground trick where you jump on top and jump into the little tube to go to the next world. My fastest time doing that was 45 minutes.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun doing that. I did that for about a month straight and got to 45 minutes. I couldn't get any faster. I just maybe because they had cut out a few things as far as time goes. I mean, just for me, my personal record is 45 minutes.
That's fucking crazy. Nyquist and Mitten, thank you guys so much for the biddies all over my titties. Y'all are fucking amazing. I love you guys. I'm gonna take another shot because that's a lot. That's a fucking lot of them.
That is.
Nyquist! Thank you so much for them biddies on my titties. See how many we catch. Catch them? Can we catch them? Do you know the reason that my jar is like right underneath my shirt now? Because of Azrael's interview.
Oh, was that Az's fault? Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It makes perfect sense now. Nyquist, thanks again, baby. You're amazing.
Azrael's good people.
Azrael's a fucking deviant. We love him.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Did you see his interview?
I think I caught the tail end of it because I was actually working at the time at that time frame, so I did catch the very end of it.
So he's a first for me. During his interview, he's sitting there and he's talking and he's fine and he starts kind of swaying a little bit back and forth and then he kind of sits back and puts his hands up above his head and he's like, I'll be right back, and he jumps up and all of a sudden you hear him spew all over the floor, like, because he had a wireless headset with his microphone on it. So he like gets up and he pukes all over his floor and he's like telling his dog not to eat it. Where I'm like, oh my God. And the clip starts out with me saying for him to do something because it'll be forever immortalized on this channel. And then all of a sudden he gets up and vomits everywhere. Yes, it was forever immortalized. Horrible. It was bad. Cammy, it sounded to me like, you know the difference when somebody vomits. They do that, heave first. Yeah. Well, he didn't have a heave first. It literally sounded like he shat himself. And then it just like went all over the floor.
Oh my God.
Exclamation point, puke and rally. In the chat, we'll give you that link, by the way. Lord Jacobius, what's up? Yeah, exclamation point, puke and rally. We'll give you that command. It's, oh God, it's...
No, that's so bad.
It's hilarious.
That's hilarious. I missed that. When was his interview again? I can't remember
Last
now.
week.
It was last week. Okay. Yeah, I think I caught like the tail end of it.
Reverse
Or maybe I
shot.
caught the after party, but
It has an E in it because I'm stupid. Puken right Ley. Puken rally. Like that one. There you
oh
go.
my god. Everybody's like wants to see it now.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. I put an E in it. I probably ought to fix that so that everybody spells it right. Let's see. Where's it at?
That's hilarious.
It was. And for me, like, I've had people that have, like, they've gotten really dope, or, like, not dope, they've gotten really drunk, and they didn't make it to Ghost Stream.
Oh yeah.
I've had that happen a lot. We had one guy who's a big dude. I mean, like, he's 6 something, this wide. The dude is like 3 of me, and he had the nerve to challenge me to a drink off.
Dang.
It's a bad idea.
Well, I'm a big dude myself, but not like that.
Heads up for all of you guys. Don't ever challenge me to a drink off. You will lose. It's horrible. It's fucking horrible. He was gonna come play with us, and he's like, all right guys, I'll see you in a minute. We started Ghost Stream, and he never showed up. And we're calling him out. We're like, where you at? Where you at? We're messaging him. He had passed the fuck out.
That's hilarious.
Passed out. Everybody in here knows Bitus.
Yes.
Oh yeah, everybody in here knows Bitus. Bitus is another one that thought he could outdrink me. It was great. It was fucking great. Mr. Hype Man himself, he sat there and he's like, all right, let's take another shot. And I'm like, all right, cool, let's take a shot. We take a shot, and he made it like maybe a game and a half in, and he's like, I'll be right back. And he passed out on his desk. That was it for him. He was done. Done.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
And that's funny. It was really, really funny. I about died. All right, so here's a question for you that I don't ask every one of my interviewees, but I'm going to ask you because, you know, you happen to make everybody so moist. So, here's my question for you. Crazy Killer, my dear. Do you think that streaming helps improve your sex life?
That's a great question.
I mean, you make everyone moist. It should, right?
I am going to go ahead and say yes, because I have had the opportunity to use this voice for many reasons, and it's been nothing but positive reasons.
He's one of those that gets in there and he's like, and she's just like, oh, what?
Yes, the effect of the voices.
You're blushing.
Oh, I'm always red right there.
No, you're blushing like more than normal. Like, yeah, look at that, look at that, look at it, look at his face, look at his face. He's like bright red, like flaming red right now.
Oh my God.
Wow, E-Man, what's up, baby?
Right there, you can see a little bit more. See the blush going on.
No, yeah. And Navi, my hair is better than Crazy's. Ooh, tell him come get some.
Oh my God.
Navi, I thought you wanted to come get some of this.
Oh.
No, come on, girl. What? His forehead is blushing, says Frost.
It's hot in my room, bro. Leave me alone.
Excuses. You weren't that red a few minutes ago.
Fair enough. It's
Legend of Wife is like, dude, you game so much now. I'm like, but viewers. But Legend, I mean, gaming is life, yo. I didn't know he could turn darker red than his shirt. Oh, he's going to put that red shirt on later. You watch. You watch. I'm going to take enough shots that he's going to take that shirt off and he's going to be like, look at me now.
Looking better after the night goes on.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Hold on, I'll give you a little preview really quick. Hang on a second. It's already ready to go. Right here.
I've seen it. It's bright.
There it is. See, now you can get a perspective of the face in the red shirt.
It's pretty red. His butt cheeks are blushing as well. Like whenever
Oh
he gets a Winston skin on Overwatch. Oh my god, that's
my
amazing. Oh my god.
Don't listen to that guy. He's weird.
Lord Draconius has been around here for a while. You're good.
Oh, he's my part. That's the guy I was talking about. The guy who got me into streaming.
I know.
That's him.
Don't talk bad about Hermione.
Oh.
Or Harambe. Hermione, Harambe, whatever. Same thing. I'm one of those ones that when I play, and you can ask anybody that's ever played Overwatch with me, I don't know their names. I describe them as the big fat pig man, or the one with the cowboy hat, or I'm horrible.
Oh my god.
I'm horrible. Like,
That's hilarious.
I don't know who this is. They're like, what do they look like? And I'm like, it's the one with the fucking wooden leg.
The description is great.
Except for Harambe. Oh gosh, Nick, damn it.
Oh my god.
You know, Harambe actually was a banned word in the chat because of like that whole situation.
Oh really?
It was for a while. I think I.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Frost. Ooh. Equality. Equality is important, yo. Alright, so what are your goals with streaming?
Oh, Frost, you're an idiot.
To make everybody moist.
Yes, absolutely. As time presses on, I do see this as something that I would like to continue to do and just continue to produce that great content. And I don't really see myself maybe moving on towards that partnership. Maybe I do. But as I've told people in the community that I run and I like to support them, is that I'd rather see all of them, including you guys here in the safe zone, get partnered and do your guys' thing first. And if I can help you do that, then that's what I'm going to do. And personally, my goal is just to see everybody aspire to their dreams and get to that point. Because for me, I'm actually studying to be a physical therapist. And that's my goal, is to be a physical therapist first.
So you want to be a fucking sadist?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Because the definition of sadist is somebody who gets like likes to inflict pain on people.
You know, it could be a way that people could get moist off of that.
I mean,
You never know.
you could be a paid sadist.
Hey,
Dentists,
well, actually,
dentists are like the highest paid sadists there are. They're fucking sadists with degrees.
I'd be right under them in that ladder. Dentist, physical therapist.
Fucking physical therapy. Man, I've been in physical therapy for the past 5 years, and I hate them. I hate them. It hurts. There's nothing about it that helps.
Yeah, people see it that way. I can understand definitely when it doesn't necessarily make a difference. I just hope that when I actually get to that point, I'll make a difference for people. And that's my goal.
What's up, Red Flame? How are you doing? He just posted that dragon fart.
Oh, God.
I just want to let you guys know that this might be the safe zone, but the safe zone really just means it's safe for you guys to talk about your streams. Anything else that happens here is not safe, and it's all up for grabs. So if we're playing a game with you and you let out a big old fart and blame it on your dog, Solus, it's going to get clipped and it's going to get made into a command. If you puke and rally on stream, that's going to get clipped too. So any stupid shit that you do, it's all going to get clipped. Like Solus, you better bring a condom for your heart because we're about to fuck your feelings. That soul part, though. Yeah, there's Solus. Solus, all right, this was like a couple weeks ago. And Solus was, we were playing a game, and And all of a sudden, we hear this rip. And we're like, who just shit in my fucking ear? And he's like, damn, dog. And Ghost is like, really? You're going to blame it on the dog? Like, that was not the fucking dog. We know that wasn't the dog. The dog is like,
That of course reminds me of a story that
tell us.
happened in my stream. Actually, I don't know if it was on stream or not, but it was way back in the day, probably last year, June, July, August, something like that. And I had just gotten a Samsung Meteor mic, and I still use it occasionally when my other microphone is giving me trouble. And but it's really, really sensitive, and it picks up everything. I mean, you name it, it'll pick it up. So I had it sitting on my lap next to me in a recliner chair before I got my gaming chair and my PC desk and everything. And I didn't think anything of it, but I ripped the meanest duck fart. It sounded like a duck. It quacked like a duck. And of course, the first thing that happens is Lord Tanconius and Nick Dammit say, "Was that a duck?" Nobody clipped it, nobody saved it, so it's just a story. But the duck fart is real.
Oh.
That is real life.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the physical therapy that I've been through, the first set of physical therapy that I went through for a year, that really helped me gain a lot of motion back. Then I got injured again with an unrepairable injury. And of course, you know, bless you. Of course,
Thank you.
The doctors are like, oh, well, because of your insurance, we have to do physical therapy before we do anything invasive. And of course, you do physical therapy on, hey, bless you again. You do physical therapy on an unrepairable injury, it's just going to cause more pain. So, I mean, that's the reason why I say that they're sadist. Because, like, bless you again. God.
Oh my god.
Do you need to go blow your nose?
No, I'm good.
Okay, just making sure.
Thank
But
you.
like yesterday, for instance, my shoulder dislocated, and there's no amount of physical therapy that'll ever fix that. So, like my shoulder's not right. Like the humeral head. You're studying to become a physical therapist, so I'm sure bless you again. God,
Thank you.
are you gonna live?
I'll be alright.
Okay,
It happens.
just making sure.
I'm usually good for about 3 to 5.
Okay.
That was number 4. I'm good.
Just making sure. But yeah, I've had 2 surgeries on the supraspinatus.
Oof.
I've had a tenonesis done, which is where they take the bicep tendon off the top of the humeral head. He cut about 3 inches of it off, and then you could see the scar here from it where he like cut it off in like my arm right here. See how this is right here? That's because my bicep is down here now. So I have like no muscles or anything. Like it's down here now. And then one of the other surgeries that I had was where they had the humeral head had busted and a big chunk of it had broke off, so he had to shave it off. So it's not round anymore. It's got a big flat spot on it, and that's the reason why the bicep tendon got busted, because it got caught up in that joint. So like it's totally fucked. Caden, you made it. Yo, Caden just did 24 hours. Yo, Caden, you're amazing. Put it back here, please. I can't reach it over there. Put it back here, please. Right here.
Is that broken?
Yeah, it's broken.
Where?
Right here, see?
Oh.
She's like, is that broken? Yeah, I'd say it's broken. A little bit on the broke side. So, yeah, it's totally fucked up. 24 hours and 30 minutes. Damn, Caden! Tell Joey I said hi and I love him. All right, so do you want to become a professional streamer?
No.
Yeah, actually, I can see myself doing that, absolutely. I like doing what I do. I like producing the content, and like I said, I like to make people laugh and have a good time and just bring something to the table that somebody may not. And so, yes, I can definitely see myself.
That's awesome. Do you see yourself getting partnered?
Maybe one day, absolutely. Again, though, I'd rather see everybody else who I am affiliated with, or I do thing, or I stream with, or even just support go before I, because they're so much more deserving of it than I am.
That's the way I feel. What do you think would happen if you were to get partnered? Do you think you would change it all, or would you stay the same, or would you like revamp your stream?
I to be honest, what I would do is I would give myself like a pat on the back with new graphics and things of that sort, because everything that is on my channel is everything I've created on my own, and it's very cheesy. It's very beginner. But when reaching that new level, yes, on a graphical standpoint, absolutely. But as far as the person who I am, no, not at all. I would want to be the same person, because I wouldn't be who I am without my viewers. And at the same time, I've learned to pick up my viewers into games and play with them, and they're not just viewers anymore. I consider more like guests, or even a part of my friends list on Xbox. Like, my friends list is consistent more of my viewers than it is my actual friends that I know in real life. So I wouldn't change because of that. No, not at all.
That's good. And speaking of graphics, you do know that in the Save Zone, we have quite a few amazing graphic artists, such as Mama C. We have, which I don't know that she does like overlays and stuff like that. But we have Mad Mutt Reloaded does overlays. She Monkey does overlays. We have Endeavorance, aka Endeavorance. She does overlays. Yeah. We call her Endeavorance in here, and y'all need to call her that too.
Gotcha.
You know why?
Understood, senpai.
You know why, right?
Mm-mm.
Solus dropped a donation one day, and he said, "Me and Endeavorance love you." Well, when my thing read it back to me, it says, "Endeavorance and I love you." Less than three. Yeah, so that's the reason why we call her Endeavorance, because my bot or my thing trolled her. So, yeah, so feel free to hit any of them up, because they do some wicked work. So,
absolutely.
Yeah. So, what do you do besides gaming?
Like outside life kind of thing? So, I go to school full time. This semester, I'm going to be honest, I made a mistake of took some of the classes and didn't do as well. So I did decide to drop those classes and kind of give myself a fresh start next semester. But I do work. I worked full time before that, and now I work part time and go to school full time. So that's pretty much my life: is work, school, and then streaming when I have time.
Awesome. Solus, thank you so much for them bitties on my titties. You're amazing. I love how everybody's like, you drop bitties on my face, and I'm like, fuck that. They drop them bitches down my shirt on my titties. You have
I ate them all.
All of them? Well, then you're going to have to wait until I'm done with this interview. Go back to your room, please. You just got trolled by none other than the troll queen herself.
Hey, you can't say that.
I can too, because you're my kid. I'm allowed. I own the rights to you, child.
You don't own the rights to the troll queen.
I do too. What are you the most passionate about?
Trolling people.
That was the best answer ever.
I just said trolling people.
Okay, go. You're interrupting, please. She is like, I'm serious. Like, did you know she streamed the other day, right? And yeah, she streamed the other day from my channel, and I sat here with her the entire time. And Ghost was trolling her, and everybody in the chat was getting mad at Ghost, and they're like, she doesn't do this to you, and he's like, the fuck, she doesn't. Like, are you serious? Like, she comes into my channel all the time and trolls the crap out of me. She does it to her mom all the time too. Like, I could troll her back. It's fine. Facts.
Oh my god,
Facts.
that's hilarious.
Oh Lord, it is for real.
That was the best. I even forgot the question, but the answer was perfect.
What are you the most passionate about?
Trolling people.
Oh my god. Passionate about? right now, because I want to aspire to be a physical therapist, school is like my main thing, and I'm always doing my homework at the computer, even though I'm modding for, Cami stream or other streams that I'm a part of. I do try to do my homework as much as I can, and I'd say that's probably the thing I'm most passionate about, is because I want to be able to say I accomplished that. I'm only a couple of years from getting my master's right now, so, or less, to be honest, and then I'll start my PhD and then go from there. So that's probably the thing I'm most passionate about.
That's
Even though I'm taking a break from it this semester, I have to say that's still number one.
that's awesome. Are you an internship or anything yet?
I have internships lined up right now. There are some possibilities in different areas, so there will be that possibility for me when I'm at that point. But right now, because I'm still going to the master's program or getting into the master's program and finishing it, internships are not actually required for the master's program anymore. They're only required for the PhD.
Ah, I gotcha. Nick Dammit said he is passionate about butts and someone.
See, Cammy put the name Mr. Homework. That's what she calls me in her stream because I'm modding and doing homework at the same time.
Who is the someone that you're passionate about? Are you passionate about Nick Dammit? Because all you
he's
ever
the
do is
one-
make it moist.
Oh my God! Hey Nick, are you feeling pretty moist right now? Because
Hey Nick,
I can feel the moisture just through the chat.
Nick, are you so moist right now?
Oh my God, Nick, you are such a savage, bro.
Oh my. Oh my.
Can I please have something to eat?
That's funny. All right. This next question is one of my absolute favorite questions to ask streamers because of like the reason that I asked the question is like where it came from. But I want to know in your own personal experiences, whether it was you in someone else's channel or something that happened in your own channel, I want to know what is the most outrageous experience you've ever had on Twitch?
Most outrageous experience I've had on Twitch? I'm not sure, to be honest. Outrageous experience. I mean, in a bad kind of outrageous or a good kind of outrageous?
Either way.
Or both? Okay.
Any of them. You have plenty of time.
I mean, okay, so there was a time that I was on Twitch. I was actually streaming a raid for Destiny because, like I said, the beginning of my stream was kind of back and forth. It wasn't the greatest because I was still learning a lot of stuff and how to stream and what I can and can't do, can't say. And there was a time where this guy came into our group, and of course, the party was broadcasting because I was streaming through the Xbox app on the computer, and it picks up everybody's volume. And so this guy just was dropping all kinds of particular words that we can't say. And I asked him, like, hey man, can you knock it off? There's people who I'm streaming for, and like we can't talk about that in stream. And he continued to say it, and it got really annoying. And he actually directed it from just in a general fact towards me, like personally against me, attacking me. And I actually got kind of pissed, and I actually shut my stream down and told him to piss off or take a hike, and you can't do that in my stream. And then he harassed me for about 5 more minutes after the fact by sending me messages on Xbox, and then finally I blocked him. And I have to say that guy was like the most inconsiderate person I've ever had to deal with on Xbox and on Twitch. And he came into my Twitch and actually started more stuff the next day, and it was like a big deal. So I would say that would probably be like the most outrageous thing I've had to deal with so far.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah, and I asked him nice. That was cool about it. I wasn't being like a dick or anything, I just said, hey bro, you can't say that, But it got out of control, so I have to say that's pretty outrageous.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
No! Can I have a
Yeah, that's pretty rough. The reason that I ask is, I don't know. Have you heard the story of the first time that I like went out on my Twitch adventure to find streamers?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I don't recall that story.
Lord have mercy. All right, so the very first time, like, all right, so I had this guy that I went to school with, and I've known him since we were in like kindergarten. And he is like, hey, I'm getting ready to stream. And like, mind you, I am the most illiterate or compuliterate person in the world. Like, I am so horrible. Like, if you even look, one of my emotes is a blinky box, because that's what I call my router, is a blinky box. And he's like, you need to come check me out on Twitch. And I'm like, what's this? So he sent me a link, and I set up, this profile or whatever, and I watched him for a couple of days, and I didn't know that there were anything like PC games. Like, I had a PS3. I've never had any kind of like computer games or anything like that. I had no idea.
You have a PS3.
So I'm like, I need you to, stream so I can watch you. He disappeared for a couple of days. I was bored, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Kid was watching TV, and I was like, I don't know what to do. So I was like on my laptop, and I'm like looking at Twitch. Well, the only games that I knew of were the ones that he had played, which was Mountain Blade and like Total War or some shit like that. He started playing Mountain Blade was the only one I could remember at the time. So I looked up Mountain Blade, and I was just going to scan through and see if I could find anyone to watch. The first channel I went into was this giant media stereotypical gamer, meaning like this really big, greasy, dirty, pimply, fucked up hair, dirty clothes, disgusting looking person. Because it's like media. That's what media makes us out to look like, And,
Right.
and he's sitting there playing Mountain Blade with one hand. And he was a little busy with the other hand.
Oh, God.
On camera. And I hit the back button so fast, my head spun. I about threw up. Like, that's the reason why I asked that question. Because it's like, oh, God. Oh, God, are you serious? Dang, I thought it was going to be worse. I thought his story was going to be worse, too. Yeah. Mittens, thank you so much for that follow. You're amazing. Welcome to my half of the safe zone. Make sure that you follow my amazing stream partner, Ghost GT27. He's the other half of the safe zone. Without him, this would not be possible.
At all.
All right, so
Oh, my God.
this is not your interview. This is my interview, little troll.
But can I please have something to eat?
After the interview is over with, go to bed.
Savage.
She is. Like, you have no idea how savage she is. She is, like, horrible. If I have to stop this interview, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to take the PlayStation out of your room. And it's going to be mine. No, you can wait. All right, so, do you rage, Mr. Passive?
So, I can honestly say I've only raged a few times, and the few times I have raged, it's still really passive. It doesn't sound like rage. Most of the time when I get upset at something, it's usually because I'll just say, oh, it's all good, it was my fault anyways, even though it wasn't. But there was one time, and Lord Dankonius and Nick Dammit will both attest to this story, and the reason why I closed my eyes and looked down, because we were playing with a gentleman who I knew from work, and he had just really got into raiding with us, and I told him how to do the encounter with a boss during the day multiple times. I even drew it up on a paper for him. Then I explained it to him before the fight, and then I said, okay, it'll probably take you a few times to get it, and he still didn't get it. So then I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I'm done. And I shut off my Xbox, didn't even exit out stream, didn't host nobody, just literally went offline and hit offline for like a whole 2 or 3 hours and just played by myself.
Oh, jeez.
It was really bad.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty humorous. What is your greatest gaming achievement?
Greatest gaming achievement?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Actually, I have to say the hardest thing that I've had to do in the most recent was soloing on hard the what's the name of that guy? Oryx? No. King. No, what was his name? It was a raid in Destiny before the new patch came out. The Dark Below. He was the raid boss, and to solo him at all was really tough because you would have to kill the dude with the sword, pick it up, run into the boulder, shoot the guy with 2 rockets to get his shield down, jump up and hit him a couple times, then run back down and rinse, wash, and repeat. And I tried that so many times, but finally when I was able to do it, it was like the
Crota.
greatest achievement for me. Yeah, Crota, thank you. Who said that?
Draconia said.
Oh, Daconius. He knows about it because I told him about it when I did it.
And
But when I
Night
soloed
was
him
it.
on hard, it was the greatest thing ever.
That's
It was so hard.
amazing. That's amazing. All right, so this is always a fun question. Let's say that a developer came up to you and said, "I want to make a game that's perfect for you. Your dream game. Tell me all the aspects of what would make your dream game."
My dream game. Okay. So, believe it or not, I'm actually really into third-person shooters or third-person games like For Honor, The Division. Wildlands is great looking. I just never had a chance to pick it up and play it yet. So, if I was to choose a dream game, I would say that it's PvE based, at least a minimum of 6 players on a team, or maybe 6 on 6 for PvP purposes if there was a sense. Maybe even more. 10 people would even be cooler, I think. And have that sort of Division, PvE, Destiny PvE, just where people can get into a team with each other, 10 deep, and just roll hard on somewhere and just have like the greatest time duking it out with, whether it's guns or swords. Like For Honor would be a great thing, have like just go against an army of people and just have a great time. And also for it to be challenging, where you're not like an overpowered character, or your stats don't overpower you, so it's easy. I would want the fight to be as challenging as possible, so where the NPCs that you're playing against are brutal, and they're going to take you down, and you're not going to have that chance of living through the fight. Like your people are going to die, your teammates are going to get put down, and you can revive them, of course, but for it to be challenging, because for me and a lot of games that I play, some of the games get a little overpowered, where your character can kind of run through stories or run through certain things and not have that replayability. You know what I'm saying? Like having a game that has that replayability is awesome, and The Division has that because the Dark Zone is tough as nails to get through.
Mm-hmm.
And having that aspect of it is great. The PvP sense of it, I'm not really a big fan of PvP on some games, but that would be cool to have in case. But definitely PvE style of things, dungeons, raids, instances, long missions or whatever, that kind of stuff I find more enjoyable. So if it was going to be a game like that, I would say third person, whether it's shooters or like For Honor, PvE sense, raids, long missions, stuff like that would probably be the key for me.
That sounds like a great game. It sounds like an absolutely great game. All right.
I would hope to make something like that. Maybe kind of poke around with the idea and send it off. Maybe somebody will pick it up and say, "Hey, this is a great idea."
Right. I'd be.
You never know.
It'd be great. It'd be absolutely great. All right. So this next question is for when Ghost and I merge, and our YouTube channel becomes one channel, aka the Safe Zone, and not just Ghost channel and my channel. Which is in the future plans for the Safe Zone. So this next question is going to be used in our opening video of everybody that's in here. And I would like to know, What does the safe zone mean to you personally?
The safe zone as a whole means to me is that it is exactly what it is. It's a safe place for people to come and do their stream, talk about their accomplishments or their problems, but you have that inviting personality and like, hey, you know what, we care. Like, for instance, the thing with Mama C today, and then in past occasions where you guys always extended that family kind of heart. And to me, that's like the most important thing, because you guys actually have a real personal level of experience with all of your viewers, guests, partners, streamers, community. And I kind of took that into consideration when I created DTS, because I wanted to be able to extend that to more people. And so, to be honest, Safe Zone is exactly what it is. It's a safe place to go, hang out, chill, be liked by everybody and not be judged. And just come in and have a great time gaming, and just enjoy company of the others.
That's amazing. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. And what kind of advice do you have for everybody that's in here right now?
As far as just streaming or gaming, or what
Any kind of
exactly?
advice, whether it's life or anything.
Okay. If I had to give a piece of advice, is that the one thing that I can tell everybody from my own past experiences is that don't give up on things that you want to do, or if it gets tough, don't give up, because giving up means you have to start all over. And instead of pushing through it from where the point you're at, yeah, it might be tough. You might be trudging through the mud. You might be running over hot coals. But once you get past it, things get a little easier, and then you come to the next plateau, and then you move through that, and then you get to the next plateau. And as life moves on, plateaus never stop, but they seem to get easier when you have that drive behind you to continue working through life's problems, because life isn't perfect, but it's what you make of it through the problems that gets you to the next level.
That's amazing advice. Nick Dammit says, always taste it before marrying it. All right, so right now we're going to take a quick little second, and we're going to go watch a couple of his VODs that he has. So you guys are going to get to do that. Give me a second, because I'm going to go whoop my child's butt, because she won't leave the room and be respectful. So I'll be right back. We're going to watch this video real quick, and I will be right back.
I'll leave the room. I promise.
Oh, I just got a double kill. I killed him in one slash, the both of them. I'm gonna die to this bot. This is the bot right here. That's okay. I actually was gonna ask you right after that. I need to take a quick break. There's somebody at my front door.
Oh, no, you're fine. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. Get him in the hole. Get him in the hole.
God, he's so quiet in this. Like, listen to him. Get him in the hole. Get him in the hole. Get it. What in the hell?
Yeah, man, I'm doing.
Get him in the hole, he says. Ooh, get him in the hole. Killing me with them arrows. So moist. I know he's quiet, Verve. Like, we need to teach him to hype up a little bit. Like, for real. Like, I have the volume all the way up on these. Like, seriously, the volume is all the way up. See, this is Battlefield 1.
I'm looking right at an enemy soldier.
We control all objectives.
Oh, please clip that.
Oh, please clip that. So much hype, God. So much hype I can't even contain myself.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Wait, oh, wait, I gotta hear that again.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, oh god. Oh god, oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Oh God, oh God, oh God. Yeah, I know he's hyped during the day, but at night he just gets so quiet. For me, I get louder at night.
Sit down.
I got two up top.
He's got two up top.
Oh, good sauce, kid.
Oh Lord.
I lost my fight up top, so be careful what guys do.
Who is he
Thanks,
playing
I
with?
appreciate
Whoever
that.
he's playing with has just as sexy a voice as he does.
God, that's 5 headshots I think now in this one game. Holy crap. Oh, please move out of the way so I can shoot this dude. This arrow.
You better. I better you do giggity. What? Oh, that's you, Nick, damn it. Damn. You have just as sexy a voice as he does. Jeez. Now, this is what we're playing afterwards if Ghost wakes up.
Oh, that was a nice triple kill.
Has anybody seen Ghost yet? That was a nice triple kill. He'll be back in just a second, by the way. He had to go see who was at his front door. So I'm going to explain this next section of this interview to you guys. This next part is so fun. This is what we call, Are You Addicted? Now, I'm going to ask, I'll see you later. I need to get out of the house for a bit. Getting overwhelmed. I love you guys. All right, guys, before Mama C goes, everybody spam those hearts for Mama. Mama C, we love you so very much. Our heart goes out to you. I love you, darling. You're amazing. You're such a huge part of our community and our family. Otherwise, we wouldn't call you our mama. Nyquist, that is only for Ghost and I while we're streaming. It just makes it easier on us. So you guys have to manually put them in. You guys just spam whatever hearts you have for Mama C, please. She really needs you guys' support right now. Mama, we love you. And you know we're always here for you. Always here for you. He went to his nightstand to put batteries and things. Oh gosh, Lord dank. Gee whiz. I love those hearts. Those are great hearts. Anyways, so this next section is what we like to call Are You Addicted? Now, when I start asking him these questions have, you got your second sub today, Nutter Butter! That's amazing! Amazing! Hot Dog Champion, what's good, darling? How are you doing? But you guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for spamming those hearts for Mama. She really needs those today. Mama, we love you. Absolutely love you. But I'm going to ask him a series of questions. And these questions have to do with his overall life history of gaming. He's going to tell us about everything. But he's not allowed to elaborate on any of my questions. He has to answer them yes or no very quickly. He has to give me as fast answers as he can because we know... Crochet Dude, thank you so much for that, host. You're amazing. But we know that if he takes his time to answer questions, then he's lying about them. So when we're all done, it's up to all of you guys to determine whether or not he's addicted or not addicted to video games. So hopefully he comes back quickly so that we can get into this. Let's go! Right, champion? Let's go! Let's go. Where are we gonna go, champion? Are you gonna go get moist? That's what it is. You wanna go get moist, don't you? That's what it is. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. For sure. Anyway, so I think he's coming back. I just heard a door open. Come on, hurry back! Anyways, hopefully all of you guys are following him. Nice! Woo! Thank you so much for them biddies. All right, titties, see how many catch? Ah, yeah. Oh, right there. Yep, that's good. I caught most of them. Please. Nyquist, thank you for them biddies on my titties. I'm going to take a shot. You guys have almost got Ed knocked out of this bit boss up here. You guys got to knock her ass out of there. Totally knock her out of there. For sure. His pallet of fresh batteries must have arrived. Dank, do you know something that we don't? I mean, does he have like a whole like storage of vibrators or something? We go to Hawaii? Let's go. Nyquist, thank you so much for the biddies on my titties. You're amazing. Amazing. Oh, shit. There's 200 total now. Oh, yeah. Catch them. I love it. I absolutely love it. You guys are fucking amazing. But the nervous shits. He got the nervous shits. Oh, Nick. Nick. That's funny. His favorite one is the big Nobly eggplant. Whoa. Let's see. I need for Rocky No Hands to post his dick to the face emote. That's what we need right now, that dick to the face emote. Shake my head. What are you shaking your head? I want to go to Hawaii. We could go to Hawaii. I might get burnt, but we'll go to Hawaii. Oh God, he changed his shirt.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, he's back to make us moist, guys. Ooh. All right, so like I was telling everybody in here, this next section is: are you addicted to video games or not?
Yes.
All of the questions that I ask you are yes or no answers. You will answer them as quickly as possible.
Okay.
If you do not answer them quickly, we will know that you're lying. You can't see him anymore. Damn it, Rocky. What the hell? Shirt got so moist. Ooh. It took him that long. Yeah, right? I mean, really, if you think about it, that wasn't very long. So he's a pump and go. Solas, welcome to the gun show. Oh, my.
I know Nick Dammit is extremely happy.
Oh, my, indeed.
Are you feeling the moisture, Nick Dammit?
It's getting hot in here, champion says. Oh, yeah. All right. So, yes or no answers. These are questions that are from your overall gaming history. So, from the very first time you ever played a video game until today. All right. If at any point in time one of these questions was true, answer it truthfully. Understand?
Okay.
Now,
Understood.
they know if you take too long to answer a question, you're lying. It's up to them to decide whether or not you're addicted to video games or not. So, here we go. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right. Do you often relive gaming experiences or think about future ones?
Yes.
Do you hide or lie about your gaming?
No.
Have you ever gotten very angry with someone or something that has interrupted a game?
Yes.
Have you ever taken a break from gaming and then binged uncontrollably upon your return?
No.
When you're upset, have you ever soothed yourself with games or plans to play a game?
Yes.
Have you ever found yourself gaming in the early morning hours?
Yes.
Have you found ways to game when you're away from home?
Yes.
Have you ever set limits with games and then break them playing hours longer than you intended?
Yes.
Have you lost hours of sleep to gaming?
Yes.
Have you ever called in sick or late to work or skipped classes to game?
Yes.
Have you ever sworn off a game, uninstalled it, and then later returned to it?
No.
Have you ever felt guilt or shame surrounding your gaming?
No.
Has gaming ever contributed to arguments in your relationships?
Yes.
Has gaming taken the place of any hobbies or sports you otherwise used to enjoy?
Yes.
Have you ever forgotten about appointments, responsibilities, or deadlines at work or school while gaming?
No.
Have you ever become irritable or defensive when someone might suggest that you've been gaming just a little bit too much?
Yes.
Have your hours spent gaming increased over time?
No.
Have you ever blown off social events to game?
No.
Have you lost control or contact with friends or family since gaming?
Yes.
Do you have intense feelings while gaming?
Yes.
Have you ever eaten while gaming?
Yes.
Do you forget to eat while gaming?
Yes.
Are most of your friends gamers?
Yes.
Are gaming stories some of the most exciting topics of conversation for you?
Yes.
Do you read many game-related guides, articles, blogs?
Yes.
Do you fear a life without gaming?
Yes.
Do you feel irritable and restless when you're away from games for a few days?
No.
Do you envy people who can game in moderation?
No.
Do you prefer your game character's identity to your own?
No.
Have you ever stolen anything to contribute to your gaming?
Yes.
Do you think that your life might be much better without games?
No.
Do you find yourself bored with pretty much anything else in life besides gaming?
No.
Have you ever put spending on games ahead of your financial responsibilities?
No.
Have you gained weight since becoming a gamer?
Yes.
Have you felt remorse after a gaming binge?
No.
Have you suffered any physical pains from intense gaming?
No.
You're not a real gamer. Have you suffered more financial problems since obsessively gaming?
No.
When you want to spend time with your friends, do you invite them to game?
Yes.
Do you spend real money in games such as DLC, mounts, crates, what are they called? Pets, skins?
Yes, I have.
Do you get angry and insulting with other players who make mistakes?
Yes.
Have you tried limiting your game time by switching games?
No.
And lastly, are the people in your life concerned with your gaming?
Yes.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. CrazyKiller1320 in a nutshell. Is he or is he not addicted to video games? It's up to you, the viewers, to decide whether or not he is or is not addicted. Spam the chat right now with your answers. Here we go. Chris Chaos, aka Nutter Butter, addicted.
Nutter Butters.
We got addicted. And, like, look, I have the mark of the gamer. See that shit? This is physical pains. The mark of the gamer. See that? It's a mark of a gamer. Look, Nyquist, addicted. Who else? Come on, guys. Spam it. Let's see what you got.
Solus is not with those guns.
No, he said not with those guns, as in, like, you don't choose your character's identity over your own.
Oh, right.
Gasp the mark. I know, right? The mark of the gamer. See? The mark of the gamer. Cammy says not addicted. Spam what? Chef Cookies, is he or is he not addicted? Verve Man, addicted. Lord Deconius, addicted. Chef Cookies, top of the morning to you. How are you doing, darling?
Not addicted by Cammy, huh? Interesting.
Interesting. I mean, you're pretty fucking addicted if you ask me. I mean, that one question that I ask always gets you. Do you fear a life without gaming? His answer was yes. That is automatic addiction. Automatic addiction.
Well, and I'm gonna spit a little truth on that as far as why I'm addicted, because I've actually spent hours on end playing and learning how to play Smite from Cammy, on and off stream, on and offline, and lost sleep over it because I wanted to be better so I wouldn't be weighing down the team. So there you have it. I have made sacrifices to become a better Smart player. That should be a pretty clear indication.
I mean, I'd say you're addicted. Here we go. Addicted out of queer pressure. Lord Draconia's, he's addicted to surge and butt pics.
Oh, God. Don't listen to that guy.
Do you take a lot of butt pics and look at them?
He tries to send me pictures all the time. I had to block him, so that guy's a weird guy, just so you know.
Nah, he's good. He's good. Dunconius is good. Good people. I got you.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget Nutter Butters! We love you, Nutter Butter. Yeah, we love you. Alright, guys, so this is the portion of the channel, or of the interview, where I'm going to open the floor up to all of you guys. I want to know what you want to ask the amazing Crazy Killer. So what you're going to do, oh, someone got hot. Strip down, right? Everyone must be moist in here. Wow.
The moisture level has increased.
Increased indubitably. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to ask your questions. These could be any kind of questions. They could deal with gaming, streaming, life, doesn't matter. We've had questions go anywhere from what's your favorite food to prepare to what color are your underwear. So
let me check really quick.
When you Bien Potato, what's up? Please say, I don't know what that is. For a friend who's watching live, I don't speak English very well. Hijo la Pereira? I don't speak Spanish.
Son of dog.
Oh. Hi. Rar. Rar. Alright, so when you guys ask questions, make sure that you say at Rochelle LD and then follow it with your question, and I will keep all of the questions so that I can ask all of them to him. We will not leave one single question unasked or unanswered. Now, I have somebody in here that says they want to see you twerk.
No,
I
absolutely
know
not.
that Solus wants to see you flex them guns.
There's no guns there, guys. I don't know what you're talking about.
Lies. Lies. And it was Nutter Butter says, I wish to see him twerk.
Oh, no. I can't dance, guys.
Solus Havoc says, boxers or briefs?
Briefs.
Okay. Gotcha. Lord Draconia says, unicorn frap banana hammock. It means son of a bitch.
Yeah, hijo de la perra is son of a dog, but in a female dog sense, absolutely.
That's amazing. How do you say that again?
Hijo la perra.
Hijo la perra.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Bien potato. Hijo la perra.
I actually speak Spanish. So.
I don't at all. Like I look at it and I'm like, the what? Where? Why? I don't understand. Alright, so in the Are You Addicted, you answered yes to the question. You have stolen something to contribute to your gaming. Can you tell us about that?
Okay, so I actually stole. This is when Blockbuster was still a thing. I hope they're not listening or whatever. But this is back in the day when Street Fighter was a game for. Oh God, I think it was PlayStation 1. Maybe it was Nintendo 64. I don't remember exactly, but I remember renting it. It was either Blockbuster or Hollywood Video. I don't remember which one it was. But my brother and I actually exchanged the disc because we owned it, but we exchanged the disc because ours wasn't readable anymore, and put the unreadable disc in the box and kept the brand new one. And we did that a few times.
That's clever. I never would have thought to do that. That's fucking clever as hell. Nick, damn it. Chinga, is that like Chingala? Chingala? That's funny. That's clever. I'm serious. Like, I never thought about doing anything like that. I wish I would have thought about that in the back of the day. Damn. I don't know how many.
Way back in the day, though.
Huh?
It was way back in the day when you were able to do that. I mean, you could probably do it with GameFly and stuff, but they probably charge you for damages to the CD now if you have to do that. But that's what the digital age is all about, be able to digitally own your games.
Yeah, for real. And I mean, it's better that way, right?
I put in Rogue One to watch it on TV the other day, and I didn't know if anything was in my Xbox One, and I pushed the eject button. I had Titanfall 1 in there. That's the last real life disc game that I bought, and that was when I bought my Xbox One a year and a half, 2 years ago, whenever it came out. Is it 2 years ago now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Chef Cookie says that he just got here and he wants to know what games you mostly play.
Okay. More recently, I've been playing a lot of For Honor, Smite. I was a really big Destiny player and streamer at the beginning of stream last year, and occasionally Star Wars Battlefront, a few other games, but right now, most recently, Smite and For Honor are my two main focuses.
Now, why Smite?
Well, I liked MOBA games like that, and I played a lot of Dota on the PC on Warcraft Frozen Throne way back in the day when I was a PC player growing up. And I like Dota, Defense of the Ancients. Same idea as Smite, kind of third person, choose your hero, get some skills, CC, tank, healers, hunters, that kind of a thing, kill the enemy team, win the match by destroying all the towers and then the main base at the end. And when I was introduced to Smite, I liked the idea and the concept, and I had a kind of idea of how to play. So when I was being taught and offered to be taught and to learn how to play, I thought this is great. And that's when I started actually talking with Cami and Team MZ and some other streaming communities, collabing with other people, and I wanted more games to collaborate with. So Smite was a great opportunity to learn another game and play. And I actually enjoy MOBAs, so for me it was a win-win situation.
Gotcha. Verb Man, thanks to Redbox, I've increased my DVD collection. Whistles innocently and shoves DVD copies aside. Oh, damn. That's funny. And I'm sitting here and literally, I am, dialing Ghost's number. You can't hear it, so if he answers, I'll never know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's ringing.
I actually hear it now.
I know, I put it on speaker for this one. Anyways, so let's see. Verbman says your girlfriend plays it a lot. So you're taking single, married, kids, no kids, plans, futures, no futures.
I have plans in the future, is what I can say. And I'll keep it at that.
Meaning you have a girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. and you're gonna ask her to marry you in the future?
Possibly. Yeah, I
Yeah?
could see that happening.
Are you done yet?
No, I'm not done yet. Out. Child, I swear. She just... She's such a troll.
She's a savage.
She really is. Like, you have no idea. She's gonna be one hell of a streamer when she gets older, because she ain't gonna take shit from anybody. Don't know where she got that from.
Ah, gee, I wonder.
I mean, it couldn't possibly be from her mom.
No, not at all. No.
And it couldn't possibly be from her mom. Alright, so if you were to go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I would love to actually travel to a nice vacation, in a sense, to like Bora Bora, Barbados, maybe Jamaica, Caribbean islands, something like that. Tropical, nice island kind of weather. That's probably where I'd like to go.
I mean, my mom's a travel agent.
Hey, speaking my language.
Hey. She's one of those travel agents that, like, you know, when you go in a travel agency place and they're like, oh, well, you know, we're going to charge you this much to do this for you. She doesn't do that. She books it for the prices that she gets as an agent, and she gives those prices to you.
Gotcha.
Because it's stupid for people to charge a commission when they make a commission from the places that they're getting the fucking trip from. It's just dumb.
Right.
Let's see. Draconia says, Crazy Killer and I are in a committed relationship with Nick Dammit. Oh, you just got me so moist.
Nick Dammit just likes to be moist all the time.
I know. It's gonna happen. Welcome back, legends. Let's see. And Verve Man, in the future, I will read this one, but in the future, ask your questions to me so that I've got them at the top of my thing. But he says, when you think about trolls in a chat, do you picture World of Warcraft trolls or giant hair trolls that have different bright colors?
Or me. Because I'm the
No, that's not my first impression of a troll. Although I did play a troll rogue and troll mage in World of Warcraft back in vanilla, all the way up until Wrath of the Lich King, and I stopped right before it came out. And I used to play trolls, so. But I don't envision them like that. No,
Do you play WoW?
I used to.
Gotcha.
I haven't played in ages. Like I said, I stopped right before Wrath of the Lich King. That was probably, God, at least 5-6 years ago. Easy.
Nick Dammit says, I'm consistently moist, or constantly moist, I guess.
Oh my God.
So moist. Crochet Dude says, if you're a magical creature, what are you and what do you do? What do you do and what's your natural habitat?
A mythical magical creature? Now, this is going to sound funny because of the movie, but I'd say I'd be a liger. My habitat would be the wild. And I would prey on those beneath my skill level.
I gotcha. Would you have any kind of like magical powers or anything?
No, nothing that comes to mind. The magical powers, I mean, just to be a liger should be magical enough for you.
I know you're playing right now, Solus. You're always playing that fucking game. Natural habitat. Also, Nick's cronies.
Chonies, oh my God, you sick fool.
Elaborate.
Chonies is another word for underwear.
Gotcha. I know you're here, Solus. But that game, though, just to give you a little bit of background, I despise WoW. Like,
Do you?
I do so much. When I first started watching Twitch, I had a streamer that all he ever played was WoW. And all he ever did was raid. Very toxic group that he raided with. And I asked him, he kept telling me, can you play this with me? And I was like, show me the storyline. He refused to do it. And
Gotcha.
because of that being the only one that I knew that played it, and only seeing the toxicity that came from the group that he was with, and the raids that he did, when I finally downloaded the game and tried to play the game, I had such a sour taste in my mouth over it that I couldn't do it.
Right.
I played it for like 45 minutes and uninstalled the shit, and I was like, I'm never doing this again. I'm not ever doing this again. I am totally done with it. I tried. I tried really hard to play the storyline, and I couldn't. So that's the reason why WoW and I don't sit well together.
Fair enough.
MOBA communities are very toxic. You're very, very true. Leroy Jenkins.
That's the best video ever. I think the other day it just reached 12 years old or something like that.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, for
I
real.
rewatched it. It was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Leroy Jenkins.
What if that was metal?
I'm about to knock this kid out. Are you serious right now? God. What Crochet Dude said, what dinner dish would you serve to the safe zone?
That's hard to choose because I actually cook
Well,
really, really well.
but here's the deal. There are two people in the safe zone. So you have myself and you have Ghost.
Okay.
Ghost will eat burnt pizza that he melted in his fucking oven. And I've been cooking since I was little. And I cook on a very professional level. So
I have two different palettes, if you will.
well, no, I
to work
mean,
with.
as long as you could please me, you're gonna please him. So
Gotcha. Okay. So, like I said, I'm pretty damn good in the kitchen, and also because I have smokers and barbecues in my backyard, and I've smoked brisket, salmon, oh, you name it, I've done it for anywhere from 5 to 20 hours. I've cooked all kinds of great stuff, but if I was to choose one particular dish, I would have to say I would make Caribbean jerk chicken, rubbed, of course, with my own blend of spices that I have from my own garden as well, from herbs that I have, with a mango chutney and probably like a rice pilaf or something like that, some kind of rice of some sort to throw on the side, and then just use the chicken juice after it's cooked and then grilled, save a little bit and throw it over the top of the rice.
that'd be good. I know how that would taste, and Ghost is probably like, what? Like, it sounds like food. I want to eat it. That's how he would probably be if he was here. All right, so here's a good question for you. You said you have a smoker, and I love smoking food. I love it. That's like one of my favorite things in the world to do.
It's the best.
What is the strangest thing you've ever smoked?
Strangest thing I've ever smoked? I have to say we were being adventurous one time, and my we weren't very smart because this is when I first started getting into cooking. So this is about 5-6 years ago, maybe 7 years ago, possibly. And we caught mackerel straight off from the pier, and we took it home. And I thought we had taken the time to gut it, and we didn't. So we threw the whole fish in the smoker as it was, and it was really strange when it came out because the fish skin and the meat was good, but like when you got more towards the center, all the guts was still there. It was really bad.
Oh,
So it was a mistake.
a fat blunt. My mouth is so moist.
Oh my god.
Alright, so here's something for you to try. I did this ghost! Oh my god, he lives! Welcome to the land of the living, my dear. Since you're addicted. Well, you could have fucking said something, alright? Would have been nice to know that my partner was alive. Alright, so here's something for you, alright? We have smoked meatloafs. You take a meatloaf, wrap it completely up in bacon, and then you smoke it for like 4 hours on one side, flip it over, smoke it for a couple hours on the other side. Oh my goodness. Ah.
Oh my god, my mouth is so moist right now.
Talk about moist. Ooh. Alright, so, something else. I know, I was trying to wake your ass up. I wasn't even listening to the phone calls. I was just sitting here like hitting ring and then hanging up and hitting ring and hanging up. Just saying, here's something else that we did. We smoked meatballs.
Meatballs, huh?
Yeah, we made a whole, like, big, huge thing of meatballs. And we stuck them in the smoker, and we smoked them. And then, you know, a little ways through, you kind of, like, roll them around a little bit, and oh my god, it's so good. They're so moist.
Oh my god.
Look at him, he's blushing again. Oh my god, he's blushing again. It's amazing.
Those meatballs are so moist.
Oh yeah, so moist. But yeah, they're really, really good. Yeah, so good. Navi wants to know, why do you always wear a tank top?
I live in San Diego, the sunniest city in the United States. I'm in shorts, tank tops, and flip-flops every day of my life. Doesn't matter if it's cold or not.
It doesn't get cold in San Diego. It gets like 60, 70 in San Diego.
The coldest it ever gets is when, like, the middle of winter, the cold front, and it's like 45 in the middle of the night. But at that point, I'm already in bed or like chilling at home, so I don't have a reason to be outside. But I tell you what, I'm in tank tops and shorts most of the time in San Diego. There's no reason to be dressed any other way.
That's so funny. Let me see them weak muscles, says Navi. Navi is about to challenge you to a muscle off. You watch. She's going to be like, yeah, watch this. I can see her now. She's going to be like, I'm going to beat your ass, bitch.
You know what's funny? It's like she was rocking a red tank top and stream the other day, and I'm like, yo, the red tank crew, though.
Ghost, I've heard him say so moist so many times from that command that I made. It's amazing that he says it the exact same way every time tonight.
Oh my god. And it's all because Ghost and I got in Discord, I think a couple weeks ago, or maybe like a month ago.
It was a while ago.
Oh, was it a while ago?
It was a couple months ago, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, that's it, I'm done, I'm doing it, I'm putting it in the chat. He's like, I'll make sure you're there tonight. I'm like, all right, I'll be there. And when I came in, he's like, do it. I'm like, yeah, and I did it. It was the greatest thing in the world.
Oh yeah, and then he added the visual effects too. Oh my god. 8-bit OG, thank you so much for that, host. You're amazing. Alright, so do you work out?
Yes, I have actually been in training for my races that I do every year. I do 3 5Ks a year. I started at the beginning of the year at 280 pounds, and right now I just weighed in this past Tuesday, I think, at 253, and I'm actually looking to drop another 13 pounds at most to get back down to 230, so I'm in proper racing size and shape, and then I can go from there. And I plan on sticking down there because I usually fluctuate up and down during the holidays, but this time I'm going to stay in that kind of shape.
Gotcha. And Navi's like, I don't want to hear nothing about no Magic Mike.
Oh my God.
Nah. She's more like, come on, Ronda Rousey, let's go. Right, Navi? Am I right, honey? Right?
Oh my God.
She's like, oh, it's gonna get me so moist.
So moist.
Oh my God! So Ghost doesn't know what his what the raid is gonna be, does he?
No, he doesn't. Because you said it towards the beginning. So
I did. I said at the beginning of it. So we're gonna surprise him with that. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so freaking amazing. I love it. All right, so am I right though, Navi? I mean, come on now, Ronda Rousey. She for a badass bitch. That bitch is banging. I'm just saying. I'm not into chicks, but that bitch is banging. I'd let her beat me up. No, I wouldn't because she'd fucking kill my ass. What's your favorite movie?
Oh, God, Saving Private Ryan, hands down.
Love that movie. Oh my God, I love that movie.
Best movie, hands down. It's got some of the greatest actors of all time. And it's got such a great story. And if it's ever on TV or it's like on Hulu or Netflix, I am watching it because I love it. It's such a great movie.
That's such a great movie. It makes me cry every time. I've seen it probably 1,000 times. I know every word, every single word to the movie, and it makes me cry every single time.
So I have to ask you, who's your favorite character in the movie? I always ask that because people say it's their favorite movie, and I'm thinking, okay, who's your favorite character then? Because you'd be surprised who it was for me.
I can't remember his name. The one, the fucking sniper.
Jackson.
Yes. Oh,
yes, actually, that's my favorite character.
Oh my God, I love him.
Yes,
Oh,
Jackson.
oh,
Jackson is the man.
oh yeah.
Oh, that Springfield rifle he carries. Oh my life.
Oh, yeah, that gun alone would make you cream. Fuck, shit.
Oh my
What
God,
movie
that
is
gun
he
right
talking?
there,
We're talking about Saving Private Ryan, Navi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. God, when he sits up there and he's sitting there and he does that prayer as he's like shooting and shit, and I'm just like, whew. Whew,
Yeah,
God.
I know. So gets so moist.
God, it's so moist. Yum.
My God.
Yeah. What's your favorite movie
Oh, I gotta fix my
quote?
headset.
God, the got you so fucking moist that your headset's falling out.
Yeah, man.
He-
Sitting here, put my head back in my headset. It's like, oh my God.
Crazy is so moist. It's coming out of his
my
ears
God.
right now.
Mm.
It's funny. Paper Girl!
Cam, he says, ew.
What's your favorite movie
She hates
quote?
Favorite movie quote? Now this is going to be the Star Wars nerd in me, but it's Admiral Akbar when he yells, "It's a trap!" Because I tell it to people all the time when they're about to do something really stupid, or I know they're going to get in trouble, or it just fits. I'm like, "It's a trap!" And I'll yell it just because it's just super funny to me.
That's hilarious. Mine comes from another war movie. See if you can name the movie. Or, do you watch a lot of war movies?
Mhm.
Okay. See if you can name the movie. Right?
Okay.
I've never seen a wild thing sorry for itself. A bird can fall dead, frozen from a bough, without ever having felt sorry for itself.
Man, I'm not sure actually. The accent kind of gives it away for me a little bit, but the name of the movie escapes me right now.
Here's another one for you. Good thing about pain is that it lets you know that you're alive. Here's another quote from the same movie. It's one of my other favorite movies. Let's see, which one is it? Let's see. When I have seen the sea, has the sea seen or not seen me? Anybody?
It just
Nobody knows those. Are you serious?
Cammy says, "Saw what?"
No, it's not Saw. Never seen a wild thing. Sorry for it so. A bird can fall dead, frozen from a bough, without ever having felt sorry for itself.
Ah, man, I'm trying to think of
It is not from Saw. G.I. Jane, double tap, you're amazing. Paper Girl, you're amazing. Yes. That's another one of my favorite movies.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yep.
G.I.
Okay.
Jane. Yeah.
G.I. Jane. I've seen it. I don't get me wrong, it's a great movie, but I haven't seen it enough to actually know the quotes.
Oh yeah, I know like every word to all of those movies.
See, I would have to say my second favorite is Windtalkers.
Oh,
man,
my God, that's a
Windtalkers.
great movie. Like
It's
that
wonderful.
is way to throw the accent. And thanks, Ghost. No, Wind Talkers. Oh God, that movie was based on a true story. Um, and that one is no, it's not a horror movie. I said war, not horror. Yeah, that was kind of hot. Ooh, paper girl, girl. Did it make you moist?
Oh my god. Made me so moist.
So moist.
Oh my god. I knew this was going to happen. I was totally prepared for this, but it's still making me laugh as much as it would when it was fresh. It's just super funny to me. I don't know why. So
Oh
moist right
God,
now.
chronic. Moist doesn't work in here. War, not horror, Birdman. Yeah, that's Ghost Stream Chronic. Sorry. So moist.
Oh my god.
Grr. He every single time I said it, he's like, "Oh my God."
Oh man, I can't take it. It's too much for me. I'm just like over here turning all kinds of shades of red. I'm starting to match the tank top.
You
here.
do match the tank top. Like seriously, like look at his face. He is seriously like fluorescent red right now. Like look at this.
It might be the light.
It is no.
It might
Don't
be the
shut the light off.
Does it make it darker?
I can't even see your face now. The hell.
Bummer, you can't see my face. People just have to see the mystery now. The voice is back.
No. No. All right.
No.
No. All right. So, let's say that you were given an infinite amount of money. What would you use it for?
An infinite amount of money.
What's up, crazy eyes?
I would have to say the first thing I would do would be to purchase a home, like a nice house for myself and people around me that I know personally on levels, streamer wise or, family wise, because I would want to make sure people were taken care of. Also, after that, if it is infinite, then I would fund it back into some awesome coliseum of video gaming, right? And I would create this master warehouse building that would have hundreds of computers, maybe even thousands, and have them all land together, and Xboxes land together so they can do those 16-on-16 matches on Battlefield or those 8-on-8s on Halo or whatever, and just create like an easy place for people to come and game. And of course, because it's infinite money, they don't have to pay to come and have a good time because everything's already taken care of.
That's amazing. J3, thank you so much for the biddies on my titties. You're amazing. Just made me jump. Oh my God. That's funny. A PUBG
Like
LAN party.
everybody.
What? Yes, Chronic. That's funny. Now, I like where your mind goes with that because, like, a lot of people would be like, oh, I'd solve world hunger or...
Well, everybody's going to try and solve world hunger, but the thing is that you can solve world hunger by providing a place for somebody to live and then providing entertainment for them, because then all they have to worry about is food, and everybody has money for food if they don't have to worry about bills.
Right? I mean, for sure. That's what I'm saying, Crazy Eyes. Like, I like where his head goes. Like, he's not like, oh, I'd give it to charity. He's like, fuck this. I'm going to get a big-ass fucking warehouse, and I'm going to fill it full of fucking computers, and I'm going to give it, like, Ethernet, like, to the fucking max. Ghost, thank you for that rehost. You're amazing. And then I'm going to make sure that everybody comes in here, and I'm going to tell all of you guys, if you're going to use my computers and my Xboxes and my PlayStations, everything that I provide, your motherfucking ass is going to be here from 8 a.m. till 10 p.m. every fucking night playing games with me, or your gas is getting booted. I can see it right now.
You see right here, here's the boot.
Pew! Pew! pew. Pew, pew, pew. That's amazing. Sorry, I've been gone. No worries, day 3. If I had infinite amount of money, I theoretically give everyone in the world infinite money, right? I mean, for real. Pew, pew.
Unfortunately, the money or the world does spin around money, and it's hard to make things happen when money is literally the root of everything.
It's
But
the
if
root
you
of
can
all evil.
control you can control certain aspects of it, then you got things made.
Exactly. Exactly. That's the way it should be. I mean, come on now. All right, so next question comes from Crochet Dude. What is your dream job?
My dream job. Well, if I had an opportunity to do this, I would actually kind of sit in that same realm of providing a place for people to come and play video games from dusk till dawn, like a centralized area for streamers or just people who want to play games to just come and play games all day and night, and I have to worry about whatever. And even if you're partnered or not, or if you want to just come and hang out and throw a LAN party up with your friends, it's there and available. Because I think that'd be great to be able to be that person that holds that. Because there used to be a similar idea here in San Diego. It used to be a place called Cyberzone, and literally it was 50 computers LAN together, and we would play Counter-Strike. And you would buy your time. You'd spend $3 for 1 hour of game time. And you would buy it, you go to a computer, log in, sign in, and everybody was playing Counter-Strike in that room. And 50 of us would literally be like 20 on 20, 25 on 25, depending on how many people were actually in at the place. So I would think something to that effect, being the manager of that and then setting that kind of stuff up, that would be a dream job for me. Just for everybody to come and hang out and play video games all day.
Gotcha. Now, Cammy, you're absolutely right. I mean, I agree. Totally changing his fucking tune from the beginning of the stream till now. Cammy says that his dream job was to be a physical therapist.
Yes,
Yeah.
in the educational wise, absolutely a physical therapist. But if I didn't have to worry about that kind of stuff as far as having an education to make good money, of course, video games and running a warehouse full of video games would be a great dream job. But physical therapist, like I said at the beginning, is my focus because that's my dream to be a physical therapist or a sadist in Rochelle's kind words earlier.
I mean, I'm serious. But like I said, though, I mean, physical therapy has done a lot of good for me, but it depends. Like, it's done a lot of harm to me as well. Like, for instance, the reason that my bicep tendon snapped was because they were doing passive range of motion where they were just kind of lifting my arm up and down like this. And the therapist assistant, she was doing the passive range, and when she brought my arm up, she brought it up a little bit further than it should have gone, and then she brought it back down, and the shoulder rolled the wrong way, and it caught the bicep in there. It snapped. I literally blacked out. I mean, I blacked out. Like, tears started rolling down my, I screamed at the top of my lungs, and I'm just saying, like, it does a lot of people good, but it also does a lot of people harm. I mean, it ask Ghost how bad physical therapy has hurt him, and I mean, it's hurt a lot of people, but I mean, it does good in another stance too. So, I mean, I understand. I get it.
Yeah, it's all good. Like, it's just a dream to aspire to that because that's going to be my bread and butter. But maybe eventually I'll own my own restaurant. Maybe I'll open that video game warehouse. But eventually, the goal is to be a PhD in physical therapy and run my own practice or be a part of a major practice just to make that bread money. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I didn't mind physical therapy either at first, Ghost, but I mean, once I became unrepairable, physical therapy just it's on some stances, if it's something that can control the issues that you have going on, it's amazing. Other stances, insurance is going to say you have to do this before you do this, like in my case. And they wanted me to do 6 weeks of physical therapy before they could even do any kind of surgery whatsoever. But what did that do? It damaged me even further because physical therapy at that point in time wasn't warranted. It didn't need to happen right then and there because that isn't what I needed to fix me. But because of insurance, the physical therapists are the ones that I'm blaming because they fucked me up. Red Flame Fox! Cybernetic, what's good, guys? Let's see. When and where do you want it, Cammy? Woo! Alright, so what is the ragiest game that you've ever played?
The ragiest game I ever played. Trying to think of the ragiest game I've ever played. I'd have to say more recently would be Destiny, because when I would try to teach people the raid and they wouldn't get it or they couldn't figure it out, I would just give up and move on for the different team, or if it was PvP, I would leave the lobby and find a new team, or whatever the case may be, because when people are just like AFK, or they're not playing well, or they're just playing terribly, I find myself to be a bit bitter in that sense, which is the reason why I prefer more of a PvE atmosphere than PvP. But for Honor, even though it's strictly PvP, I find that to be enjoyable because I just like watching heads roll off of shoulders, man. That's like the greatest thing in the world.
It's amazing. A physical therapist that likes watching heads roll off shoulders. Dude, you're my favorite fucking physical therapist in the world. I swear. That's amazing. Cybernetic, thank you so much for that host. You're amazing. I'm serious. Like, how did you do that again? Pew!
Oh yeah, the boot.
Yeah. Pew. I thought those butterflies were drones at first. Aren't they pretty? They're talking about the butterflies behind you.
Oh. Who said that? Oh, Red Flame Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're butterflies.
Let's see. Everyone usually has their one selected hairstylist and layered simple. Huh?
Cammy and Crazy Eyes are talking about doing her hair because Crazy Eyes is a hairstylist, apparently.
I gotcha.
Yeah, they've been chatting it up in there.
That's amazing. Keep chatting. Crazy only likes For Honor because he can murder everyone by himself.
Hey man, when the heads roll, they roll, okay? When I go for my 100 head chops every time I play, that doesn't mean I'm not getting 500 kills at the same time.
I mean, like I told you before, you and Rocky together, So, here's my next question. Rocky, are you joining us tonight?
Oh my god,
Or
it
are
would
you
not be
going to
fair
bed?
if Rocky was not there. If Rocky's there, it's over. It's a done deal.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get it when you have the money. That's amazing. Amazing! I have no honor. And I suck horribly at it. And I mean fucking horribly at it. Wifey, thank you so much for that host. You're amazing! What kind of tips would you tell people when you were trying to teach them in Destiny how to raid? Like, how would you go about doing that?
Well, what they call Sherpa is another fancy way of saying training somebody or teaching somebody the raid. When you go about teaching somebody a certain fight, you obviously teach them the call outs that you would use, because typically I'd be the guy being the target caller or the play caller in a sense, and I would tell them to listen for certain things. For instance, the fight that I remember the most, which is easiest to explain, is the War Priest on the King's Fall raid. You know, basically you just kill the ads, kill the knights, then you do a combination call out, whether it's left, right, middle, you step on the plates, and then everybody runs to one particular panel, shoots the boss for 10-15 seconds, and then he does this blinding light, and you sit behind the panel, one of the panels, the one that you choose in the order, and then you go from there and rinse, wash, and repeat. And I would actually run it in like a sense, explaining it while having the person follow me so they kind of get the idea and the gist of the fight. And then obviously we'd probably have to run it a few times before it's a success. And I have patience for people who are learning for the first time. What I don't have patience for is when my normal crew of people just kind of jerk off because, oh, I've done this before, no big deal. And then they usually are the ones that end up making us fail. And I'm like, bro, get it together. We're teaching somebody, play it, or, either take it or lose it. Take a hike or, whatever. Just help me out, teach these guys, So when I take people into Sherpa with me, usually it's my main 4 guys. It's usually Dank, Nick Dammit, myself, and Silent Rage. Those are my main 4 people I always raid with because I know they can get their jobs done, and I take 2 Sherpas with me usually.
That's amazing. Ed, thank you for the host, and thank you for the resub. You're amazing. That's the first sub notification of the night. Cheers, my love. How are you feeling, Sweet Pea? Ed did her 24-hour stream.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Crazy Eyes been trying to stream more, having OBS issues. Oh, Crazy Eyes, we can help you with OBS in here, hun. All right, Crochet Dude wants to know, what is your favorite dish to make?
My favorite dish to make? Mm-hmm. I particularly like to barbecue. That's like my main thing. So if I had to choose a particular dish in that sense, I would make the time to smoke brisket for about anywhere from 12 to 16 hours, and then take it out, shred it up a little bit, and make a beef brisket sandwich on toasted sourdough or toasted white bread if you prefer, with some pepper jack cheese, and then, or actually make homemade macaroni and cheese with cream cheese, pepper jack cheese, and smoked Gouda.
That's amazing. Iron Man Goat, what's good? Dancing of Doom, hey. Shh, you're done. Alright, so my kid is having cramps in her foot now. She's gonna cry about it.
It's all good.
I know, right? Poor thing. She gets growing pains, but it's like I could see her growing up. She weighs 36 freaking pounds.
Man.
She'll be 8 in a month. Like, come on.
Ooh.
I know, right? Do you take her for a foodie, Pit's wife? I mean, I'm a foodie. And it kind of seems like you're a foodie. Who's your favorite famous chef?
My favorite famous chef? I'd have to say, and now this is going to sound corny, but Iron Chef Morimoto, man, that guy is impressive. I had to say he's probably my favorite famous chef.
Yeah, for real. I really kind of like Rachel Ray because she's very, like, home style, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I love watching her, and she's so goofy, and yeah, I absolutely adore her. Mario Bartelli, exactly. Ooh,
Oh, Mario Batali? He's my second favorite.
That's like, yum. Yes. Yes.
Mario's the moist. Oh my god.
So moist. He giggles like a little girl every time I say it.
It's freaking hilarious. I can't take it. So moist.
No, it's alright, Ed. I understand. You probably needed to catch up on some sleep, girl. Shit. You serious? Man up. Foot cramp ain't nothing. Dancing of Doom, she's 7, alright?
Yeah, I'm 7.
And she's 7. Give her some slack. You sab. Gordon Ramsay. I would eat Gordon Ramsay's food. But and he's an amazing chef, but there are so many chefs out there that far surpass him. Yeah. I'm just saying. All right.
Although he is hilarious to watch on TV, though.
He really is. He really is.
He's a savage.
He's more savage than anyone I've ever met. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see. Cammy, thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day weekend to everyone else in here as well. Cammy also says, what is the best adventure you've had recently? That's a great question.
That is a great question. I have to say, the most recent adventure that was the greatest. Well, even though it was quite the weather, and it wasn't so bad out there on the boat, but recently we went out on a fishing trip for the whole weekend, pretty much, and we were catching half moon perch. Some people were catching yellowtail. We were just trying to catch some fish. We left on a Thursday, or well, actually we left Friday morning, and we didn't come back till Sunday night or Sunday afternoon. And we just had a great time. It was really fun. We did nothing but have a great time and
A lot of alcohol?
catch. Yes and no. Like there were some aspects where I was having a good time, but I didn't do so much of that. It was more of everybody else. You know, people were sloshed. Somebody had to be kind of sane, and so if somebody jumped overboard, somebody can actually fish them out of the water.
And that's always a good thing to have.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Next I throw it on them big fat titties.
Hey, thank you so much for them biddies on my titties. Let's go. You're amazing. All right, Pitt's wife, aka Wifey, says, "Does Crazy's laugh bring all the girls to the yard?" Damn right. It's better than yours. He could teach you, but he'll have to charge.
So she actually plays that song in my chat when song request is on.
Yeah, Wifey does.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I thought, I was being funny, and it was just kind of the voice, because everybody talks about the voice. There's a few people who come in there and just like, yeah, your voice, this and that, and then other people will say like, oh my God, your face, and this is, and so everybody does this to me all the time, and every time people start that conversation up, Pitt's wife usually throws the milkshake song in the chat.
Can you do the milkshake dance for us?
No, absolutely not.
Do you dance at all?
Nope, I'm the guy you just stand there and try and grind and break.
So
and you can't
are you
do
one
it.
of those guys that kind of does one of these numbers and you're like, stop it?
Hang on a second. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I was rewatching it on the stream. No, I don't even do that. I just hold my cup and let you grind on me, and if you can break me, then you deserve me. How about that? Because I'm a pretty sturdy guy.
Everyone just got so moist.
Super moist.
Hey, Dancing of Doom has a multiple part question. First part is, what is your favorite song? I started with it.
Yeah. She started with Hinder. Well, she put a remix, which I thought was really cool. But it's by Hinder, "Lips of an Angel." It's such a good song. I like to listen to it. I'm more of like a rock, alternative rock, soft rock, not too much metal, except for a few bands. So that song in particular would probably be my favorite song.
Yeah, can you sing any of it for us?
I'm not a singer. Everybody would probably run. The stream would shut down. I'd break the PC. So I would save your ears for that. Somebody
Here,
heard me sing
I'll
recently,
take
and
my
it was
headset
really
off
bad.
and you sing it. Go ahead, sing it.
Oh no, I won't do that. You're making me I'm turning all kinds of shade of red right now.
I know, I see that. Well, I've made you turn red quite a few times today. All right, Dancing of Doom also says, who's your favorite musician?
Favorite musician? I would probably have to say, okay, so there's Travis Barker, from Blink-182, and he's really good. And the funny thing is, when I got to play as him on Rock Band, or was it Guitar Hero, one of the two, I was like, yeah, this is great, because this is like childhood hero, listening to Blink-182 when I was growing up. And I'm trying to think of somebody else. Nah, probably him.
That's awesome.
Yeah, probably. I'd say Travis Barker's probably my favorite.
He also says, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, how do you think that your pain tolerance is?
My pain tolerance is pretty good, I have to say, because I would say a 9 because had I've had shoulder dislocation. I've fallen off of a ladder, and I've had scalpels fall into my arm from a shelf, and it usually doesn't bother me too much. So I'd say my pain tolerance is pretty good.
And Bad Gob says, "G'day, legends. What's up, Bad Gob? How are you doing?" Crochet Dude wants to know, who's your role model?
My role model. Growing up as a kid, I would have to say Superman, hero-wise, because that's what I had to look up to. But actually, more of recently, when I found my biological father and what he was able to accomplish in a short amount of time that we knew each other, and we're still friends and we still hang out, but it turned to him because he turned around and didn't know me and he didn't know I existed, but then he turned around and took me in and actually treated me like his son for the last 7 years, and I'd say he'd be my role model now.
Were you adopted?
I actually didn't know that I wasn't the gentleman who was my stepdad at the time. I didn't know he was my stepdad. I thought he was my real dad. And during a fight with my stepdad, again, didn't know he was my stepdad at the time, and my mom, they yelled it out loud because that was the way for him to escape. And that's when I found out. So then a few years later, I went looking for my real dad and found him, and he actually happened to be only about 15 minutes away from me.
How old were you?
When it happened? I was 16 at the time.
That must have been horrible for you.
It was an interesting experience, and it led me down a dark path for a short time. But then after I got over it and then kind of moved on, I decided that I would never let myself get to that point again because there was nothing that good that came out of it. And that's why I have a really positive outlook on situations, although they may be dark in some people's eyes. In my eyes, it's another learning experience.
I think it's wonderful that you can take something tragic and flip it around on the other way and make it so much more positive that you can actually grow from it. That's amazing.
It takes a lot of practice.
I understand. Dancing of Doom says you need to listen to the song Hooked on a Feeling. Some hooked up.
That's a good song.
Yeah, it is a great song. It really is. All right, so when you first met your biological father, how did you go about that? Like, did he know that you were his son? Did you?
Okay. It's a really long story, but I'll give you
you're fine.
Short summary.
You have 15 minutes.
Okay. Fair enough then. It's actually a great story. It's quite a good story, and I tell it like that because it actually is. And so what happened was, after I had found out that my stepdad was my real dad, I had about 4 years of downtime where I really kind of lost myself, got really dark, got into some trouble, not necessarily with the law, but personally in my own life, getting hammered, getting just all kinds of messed up. Then about when I was 20 or so, I decided that I wanted to flip it around and change my life to be able to be more productive. And so I got a full-time job that was paying really well. I started to get myself out of that hole. And then I decided, you know what, since I don't know who my dad is, maybe I can learn something from him in my own history, medically and physically and whatever else may come up. Because who knows where my medical history is now or what else might be going on. So I asked my grandma for his name because she knew it. My mom at the time was kind of hesitant to give because of the whole, what if he gets mad and he's upset that he didn't know he had a son this whole time. So I asked my grandma. He had his name and date of birth and what he did for the few years that they knew each other during the time that him and my mom had dated. And so one day, it's Mother's Day, and I'm at work, and my mom lives in Arizona, so it was hard to spend time with her, obviously. So I took the time to get on Facebook, and I had gone on Facebook before, but there were so many guys with that one name that it impossible to look through, 15,000 people who had the first name Mark.
Right.
So after I got his middle initial, his name, and some of his history, I thought, okay, maybe if you put that on Facebook, maybe I'll be able to find him. So I searched it up, put his information in, searched his education, put that in, and it came down to about 20 of them. And I thought, oh man, 20 of them? This is promising. Then I narrowed it down to the middle initial, and there was only 5. And I thought, oh man, if one of these 5 was him, I would flip out. So I looked at the 5. Some of them had profile pictures. Some of them had like corny profile pictures. And of course, the 3 that had profile pictures, they looked nothing like what I look like, obviously. And I would think I would have some resemblance to him. But it turns out that the 2 funny pictured ones, one of them was a picture of Alfred E. Newman from Mad TV as his profile picture. So I clicked on it and I saw some of his mutual friends, and they actually happened to be the older brothers of mutual friends of my mom when she went to high school. And I thought that was a good sign. And then I kind of poke around some more, message some of the friends and say, hey, do you know this lady? And do you know this guy? And like, yeah, I went to high school with them. I'm like, oh, great. Thanks for letting me know. And then about 3 o'clock in the afternoon on that Mother's Day, I messaged him and I said, hey, did you date a lady by the name of such and such in high school? And he replied back about 15 minutes later and said, yeah, I did. We dated for about 7-8 months. And I said, oh, okay. Do you know that you possibly could have had a son? And he said, well, the idea was always there, but I never pursued it because I had other people pursue it on my behalf, and they always told me, no, it wasn't mine. And I said, well, I think they were wrong. Do you want to do you want to chat about it? And he had looked through my profile pictures, and like, I'm literally a spitting image of him, just younger. He just has gray hair. That's the only difference between us right now.
Wow.
Like the body type, the physiology of the whole thing, the looks. I mean, literally it's spot on resemblance of him. Just literally older guy. That's it. And so we chatted on Facebook, then we chatted by phone, and then the very next day, him and I met at a Starbucks near where he lived, and from there on, we became really good friends, and then he became a dad. He became a father, the father he always wanted to be to his son, and it was just really cool. It was a really cool experience.
Oh, wow. That's touching. Like, that's really, really touching. Because, I mean, it's not every day that somebody can say that something positive came out of that. I know my ex-husband, he was adopted, and one day we had his biological parents showed up on our step at our house, and they were like, we're his parents, and I'm like, the fuck? Like, what? And it turned out that they were lunatics, like absolute fucking lunatics. Good thing that they didn't have kids. Absolute lunatics. All of his siblings were lunatics. I mean, they were all crazy. Master of Chaos, what's good? I mean, I think that's just amazing. And you said that you guys are still in touch now?
Yeah, he actually picked up golf on my behalf. I picked up basketball on his behalf. We end up going to a few Padre games a year. We end up going to the Charger games before they left San Diego, obviously, for the last couple of years. We've gone out for drinks. We've gone out for dinner. We've gone out, at least once, twice a month on the easy. And he actually has a stepdaughter who he adopted from his wife, and obviously they're together. And then they have 2 children, which is my half brother and sister, my half sisters. And they accepted me as I was. The whole family on her side accepted me who I was, and it just became like this rolling effect of like I actually belonged to somebody, and that was like the greatest feeling. And I think that actually shows and attests to the reason why I say that I'm able to flip negative around, because there's always a positive on the other side.
Yeah, and that's awesome. It really is. Master Chaos says, haha, that red tank top. And let's see, wow, didn't realize Crazy is kind of good looking. That he's in actual lighting now. Hey, Master Chaos. Does Crazy make you moist? Cammy says, it made me cry. His dad was a handsome young buck. Oh my, indeed.
Yeah, you think the moisture effect is good on my side. Wait till you see his picture. Hot damn.
Hot damn. Oh my goodness. Oh my
um,
damn.
I asked Master of Chaos just to be funny. I said, hey, if I ever came out to visit you, would you want to hang out? He's like, sure. I'm like, all right, he's gonna be moist.
He's gonna be moist.
So moist.
Wifey wants to know, how did your mom feel about you reconnecting with your father?
She was afraid, to be honest, because she didn't know what the kind of reaction that he would have, considering that I had been out here this whole time and he never had a son. Like, I'm his only son, and he didn't find out I existed until I was almost 20. And she was just afraid of his reaction. But the funny thing is, about a few years later, because my grandparents on my mom's side do this family golf reunion thing every year, and it gets handed off to the different daughters and sons, or even their granddaughters and grandsons, and then eventually it'll go to the great grandsons. And we've been doing it for about 15 years now, where we would all pick a place and we'd all go to the reunion, have a great time at a buffet or at a restaurant or a bowling alley, whatever, the night before, go golfing all day Saturday, and then chill by the pool on Saturday evening when everybody's done, have like an award ceremony for longest drive, closest to the pin, longest putt. And then Sundays, usually everybody just says their goodbyes, has a breakfast at one of the restaurants, and we all take off and go home and plan the next one.
Nice.
So they actually reconnected themselves for the first time after 24 years or something like that.
How did that go?
It was interesting, but at the same time, it brought a lot of closure to them because they were able to kind of communicate and say, like, sorry for not sticking around and sorry for not being more truthful about having a son, and then that whole thing. So I think for them it was really good. I obviously didn't experience the conversation because that was between them two.
Right.
That was their way of handling it. But from what I could see from a distance, it seemed like it was all done in a good orderly way to just kind of say, hey, we can still be friends, kind of a thing,
That's good. That's really good. And yeah, Deafic it is. This is Crazy Killer. Exclamation point victim in the chat. I'll give you all of his information so that you guys can give him a follow and check him out. Last question. Before we go over to Ghost Channel, providing the ghost is still awake. The last question comes from Dancing of Doom. He says, what is or are your favorite video games? So I know you
of all time or of current or of recent.
It doesn't matter, I guess. Answer both.
Okay. So of all time, I would have to say my favorite video game of all time would still be Super Smash Brothers Melee. No, just Super Smash Brothers on the Nintendo 64, which I do own the game and I own a console, but they're not in the same place. And eventually what I'd like to do is actually get them in the same place and find an emulator or some kind of device to then actually stream it, because I would love to play that live on stream, because that would be like the greatest thing in the world, because I was such a savage with Link and Captain Falcon, because they were super OP back in Super Smash Brothers, and there's no patches to fix them, so they're still OP. You know what I mean?
That's awesome. And Deafic, thank you so much for the host. You're amazing. Master Chaos says, nice call on Super Smash Brothers. So here's my question. My personal last question. If you like Super Smash Brothers, I've heard that, shit, what the hell is it called? I can't even remember what it's called. I have it. It's one of the games that I have. It's a Steam game.
Brawlhalla.
Yeah, Brawlhalla. Do you play that too?
I have been told to play it because of the fact that it has a lot of similarities to it, but I have personally not downloaded it or played it yet.
It's free to play.
I know, I just have not had a chance to actually do it,
Right.
But I was actually thinking about doing a community collaborative effort to bring a ton of people together and like create a tournament of it, or at least stream it. Or there's another game that I was interested in doing that with, but yeah, I just wanted to like bring a bunch of people together to do something like that, because Super Smash Brothers is by far the greatest game of all time. I actually almost spent $100 on the game at the swap meet nearby because the guy actually had it, but I couldn't bring myself to spend $100 in the game at the time, and now I can't find it for less than $100.
That's funny.
And I can't find my copy because my buddy owns my other copy, and I haven't been able to talk to him in ages. So it's just sitting there at his house or his shop, and I haven't had a chance to go pick it up.
That's hilarious. And Pitt's wife, she just said, this is the very last question. Very, very last question. Are you single? The ladies must know.
Am I single? If the no, I am not.
Sorry. I don't care. Girls, guys, he's taken. Because he makes everybody so moist.
The moisture level is locked in.
Yeah, moisture level is locked in. All right, guys. I have to say thank you so much for joining me tonight. This has been an absolute blast. If you guys want your raid points, I'm going to type in the chat what you have to copy and paste into my partner's chat. Alright, this is what you're going to say in my partner's chat in order to get your Raider points. Make sure that you guys all coming along with us because we're going to go over and play some For Honor, No Honor, whatever. I love you guys all so much. Crazy, thank you again for being here. You made me so moist.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here to make everybody so moist.
Mr. Hipster, you missed everything. Follow me over to my partner's channel. What I'm about to post in the channel is what you need to say in his channel in order to get your raid points. I love you guys. I'll see you on the other side of the safe zone. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Oh, damn. That's the wrong one. Let's see.
That's hilarious.
All right, honey. I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much. We'll catch you in the safe zone.